Back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm. And do not what? Don't forget to subscribe, man. So shout out to all my high rollers in the building. I see y'all pulling up with those slot machines with the jackpots going crazy. Drop hashtag high roller in the stream if you are a part of the family. Let me see who we got in here already, man. Salute to the real ones with notifications on, those subscribe to the channel. DD Nation, man. We wouldn't be here without y'all, man. So I got to do another salute just for y'all. Shout out to Sam in the building, Durham in the building, Diego in the building, Snoop Dogg in the building, Diego in the building, Juan, Larry, Mike Jones. Salute to the realest, man. Eyeball, Big AD, Ron Jules. Look, matter of fact, I gotta pop y'all comments up on the screen, man. Salute. Dog Wildin. Shout out to everybody with the comments, man. We're gonna be talking about Bitcoin today. We're gonna be talking about Shiba Inu news. We're gonna be talking about Vegas Inu as well, man. I know that's what y'all want to hear about. Hey, y'all, did y'all hear? We just got the vaulted legend himself to join the high rollers, y'all. Salute to everybody out there in the community doing the rating, all the moderators, everybody with, that bought into Vegas Inu token, because without y'all, the project wouldn't be what it is. Also, all those that support the project and go above and beyond to help push us even further, man. I really appreciate that. And I truly believe y'all future selves will appreciate it also. Take a look. We are almost, 6x from launch, so everybody who bought in, early when we were, not financial advice. Let me say that right now. This is not financial advice. I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold. You got to do your own due diligence and never risk more than you're willing to lose. Now, with that out the way, I still have to walk a thin line because y'all know I'm on, I could be considered an influencer side of things, and we just got to, just protect ourselves, So I just want to just give, major shouts out to everybody that's helping support the mission, from all the YouTubers, who mentioned Vegas Inu token on their live streams. Shout out to y'all, man. Definitely. This is what it's about, learning more about the space and, pushing yourself to learn more and become more involved. And, I appreciate everybody that's supporting us on this journey. And I'm looking forward to supporting all of y'all on your journeys as well when y'all take those next steps. I'm looking at the people who are, supporting the most. And I'm definitely rooting for y'all. So, I can't wait until, that time comes where, like I said, a part of Vegas Inu token is to inspire, our people to, get more involved, understand, how else can we be of value in this space? Don't just sit in the investor seat, think about the skill set you have now and the different ways you can add value into Web3 and DeFi. Now we got to start to connect some dots, y'all. It's bigger than meme coins. I'm grateful for meme coins because it opens the door. It's kind of like a gateway into Web3, so we can never, downplay meme coins because they're fun, they're exciting, they bring communities together just like we see happening right now. But, it's the door opener to something much bigger, financial freedom. And, that's what it's all about. So, shout out to everybody, man. But we got the chart pulled up right now. I want to go into just looking at our chart real quick before we, get into the meat and potatoes of everything, man. But shout out to Mike Jones. Shout out to Love Vibe. Eyeball in the building. Big AD in the building, man. Eyeball says, if you don't hold VIT, you don't know crypto. Sheesh. Shout out to Ron dropping those slot machines, man. We about to hit the jackpot with this one, man. Not financial advice, but it's so early. We are only on day 8, y'all. Day 8 with, we just weathered a nice, little sale on the chart, putting a little minor fender bender in the chart, nothing too major, but the community continues to buy up the dips. We were just sitting, not too long ago at $160,000 in liquidity with only 380, I think, 3 holders at the time. Right now we're at 387 holders, but over $151,000 in liquidity right now with only 387 holders. Do y'all understand how strong that is for a project this new? Based, docs developer, So a lot of like I heard somebody say, this is one of the first projects that they could easily sleep at night with. And that's, that's facts. We can't control everything with the project, but on the development side of things, we squared away. So that's super, super bullish right there. That's a narrative that not too many projects have in this space. So, y'all got to appreciate that, man. And I know a lot of y'all do, but y'all got to connect the dots on how bullish that really is. 160,000 in liquidity. Right now, we're only at 151,000, but only 387 holders, y'all. It hasn't even started yet. Some of y'all don't even have a clue. Shout out to Humble, man, the humblest of them all. Andy Nichols in the building, another real one. Shout out to Larry, man. Said Vegas Inu making moves. Love Vibe says high roller. Crypto Be Well in the building, man. Dropping those jackpots. Yerma says, hello, sir. How you doing? Eyeball says Vegas Inu makes me lose my mind up in here. Okay, I see you dropping some songs. Lower says, what's good? Man, Vegas Inu token is looking real good right now, bro. Shout out to Michi, man. Said December was good, my dude. Vegas Inu is good right now, bro. I hope all y'all have been doing y'all due diligence, connecting dots, and really, trying to determine what we have in front of us, man, because y'all confidence levels, I can't tell you what to do, how to feel, but those confidence levels should be kind of high. And remember, I'm speaking from the development side of things, so you got to know it's not financial advice. But shout out to David says, what's up, bro? God bless you, Sheep Army. Let's go, man. Shout out to all my Sheep Army as well. Y'all know we holding strong right now. Things are looking up, man. How many of y'all have been paying attention to the chart today? Have y'all checked out the overall crypto charts right now? Y'all seen Bitcoin it right now, man? Shout out to Fred Love in the building. Shout out to Kama dropping that jackpot. Shout out to Future Wealthy there with the rocket emojis, man. Then we got Keisha White in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. Don says, love your comments on Bad. Shout out to the Bad Brigade as well. Everybody that's supporting, all the projects that we talk about. That's what it's about. Doing our due diligence, learning, growing together. We're going to make some mistakes along the way, but in the end of the journey or along the journey is going to be, a very exciting journey. And, by the time we get, towards the final chapter of the journey, I think, it won't be easy, but it will be worth it. That's what I'll say for that. So shout out to Vernon. Says, keep up the good work, bro. Appreciate it. Y'all don't understand how much y'all are motivating me. Y'all are really inspiring me. Y'all motivating me. Of course, already, I'm proud about the things that I've already accomplished, but being able to actually, pull this off and create something healthy for the community, to add value to the space, that really inspires me and makes me proud, and to have y'all support, even in some areas where, I wasn't as confident, seeing the community, knowing that, seeing how y'all ride, and step to the plate for Vegas Inu token, for me, y'all got me with a lot more confidence, man. So I appreciate that. And it's deserved because we do got some exciting things in front of us. Take a look at the chart. So let's pull this up. This is one thing we got to be proud of right here, y'all. Look at our chart. Look at our floor growing stronger and stronger. And that floor is increasing like that. That's what you want to see. That's an attractive chart. That right there will let smart money know that this is a healthy project and you might want to get in before, it 5, 10x's, 20x's, 100x's. This is the type of chart you want to see. And you're not really seeing too many charts like this, on the BSC side of things. You usually see projects spike up. They moon, whatever that X might be, 2X, 3X, 5X, 10X, 20X, 50X, whatever it could be. And then you see the project crash and fall off the face of the earth. That's not what we're, of course we want this project to moon. That's our goal. But we want something real. This is not a pump and dump. We don't want to just, give ourselves 2 weeks. Most of those projects you see, they don't last more than 2 weeks, y'all. We don't want to give ourselves just 2 weeks to, if we hit the moon or not. And then if it doesn't happen, we just, done and on to the next, projects that are being talked about. We want to, have that slow, or if we, if it's fast, that's cool too, which we will be adding some accelerant. So, connect the dots on that. I can't say too much right now, but we want that slow organic growth because that is people who truly care about the project, especially right now. We're at the point, we don't even have a website out, but also we don't have, there's a lot of things that, most projects have when they first launch. But think about it, just because these projects have websites, just because they have, all this stuff released, they can still rug. They still end up rugging. I done seen 100 different projects in the last, probably 3 months that all had a website and still rugged. So, all the people that are saying, oh, the website not being out, that's why people won't buy. That's cool. Let them wait. We want to build a solid floor of the people who are most confident in the project, people who are most optimistic, because these are the people who are going to, help us build that foundation up. We want the other ones to wait and come in and, be on top after that. That's cool. Trust me. Some of y'all might not understand it. And some of y'all, you just got to know it's for your own best interest. The way we're moving right now, even if you don't understand it, it's for your own best interest. Trust me, we've been doing this for a while. We don't know everything. Still some things we're learning, but there's a method to the madness right now. So let me get through these comments, man. Shout out to Kilner, salute. Shout out to Ron, says high rollers in the building. Shout out to Carlo, man, one of the channel members. If you want to support the channel, feel free to look down below and become a channel member. Click that join button. He says, what up, though, December? You the man. If you know, connect the dots, man. Salute. Shout out to a real one. Shout out to everybody dropping those jackpot slot machines, man. Let's go Vegas Inu. Shout out to Casey. Shout out to F. Harden, says high future millionaires. Then we got Sinbags in the building, man. One of the legends. If y'all don't know, Sinbags, I'm sure she don't mind me sharing a story. She done shared it, off of one of the plays we called in my community, she was able to turn a little over $300 into over $200,000. Yes, a little over $300 into over six figures. Y'all got to connect the dots, man. And that project wasn't even my project. This one's me. So y'all, if you know, man. Dude Tyler says, what up, DD? Salute, man. Another channel member holding it down. Shout out to Michi as well, man. Appreciate you pulling up, dropping those rockets, bro. And then we got Kieran in the building, says, what's good, DD Nation, man? I keep saying it. Vegas Inu token is good. Let me know in the chat if you already got a bag of it. Kieran says, shout out to you, man. Been checking on your uploads and invested in shib. That's what's up, man. Glad to have as many people as a part of the shib army, as possible. As long as you're being wise about things and you're a patient person, glad to have you a part of it. Yerma says, absolutely not 100. Jerry says, DeMarco, salute, pulling up. Guys Girl says, hey, salute. A1 in the building says, high rollers, one of our most supportive community members, man. Shout out to A1. Also, y'all, speaking of most supportive community members, I know I've been a little delayed on announcing the winners, but I had a talk with the moderators, and we boiled it down to picking those 3 winners from the raid contest from like 2 days ago. So y'all will be receiving your prizes. I will be announcing it in the Telegram after. Matter of fact, we might even do it on the live stream. I'll go to the messages. We might even announce it here, so y'all might find out right here. But if you aren't already inside of the Vegas Inu token community, make sure you go join our Telegram page ASAP and complete the human verification process so you can see our community. We are over 1,000 members strong in here, and I'm talking about super bullish and close knit. It's the most family vibe I've seen in crypto the entire 2023. We got a lot of OGs from the space all joining us, and give it time. Remember, I told y'all about that snowball effect. Remember the snowball effect. You start off with a small little snowball. You roll it downhill. As it continues to roll, that snowball gets bigger and bigger and bigger until, you got a giant snowball. So be patient. That's all I'm going to say. But Samuel, salute, man. Appreciate you. Humble says, shout out to the entire high roller community and our base dev, DecemberDeMarco, day 8. And we continue to organically grow and create a fabric of strength and cohesiveness. See, he understands. This is somebody that is connected the dots. Think about it. We are at 387 holders. Y'all remember in the Telegram, we just had a guy who was, making a fuss about us only having 260 holders at the time. And I believe that was only like 2 days ago. And now we're at 387 holders, y'all. So, that exponential increase, that snowball effect is going to start to take place. And once we, this first movement can sometimes be a little slower, which is not even slow. It's only day 8 and we're already almost at a 6x from launch, so that's not bad, versus getting rug pulled. Most projects by day 2 of the project launching, you're rugged, so y'all, we just super bullish, man. I hope y'all connecting the dots up. But shout out to Humble, man. Mike Jones says, nothing but love, baby. Hit that like button. Make sure y'all smashing that like button as well. Definitely do me a favor and run those likes up. Yerma says like and subscribe and share. Also do that as well. With y'all got to understand, in order to really take this to the next level, we need as much as the community support as possible. I also got a fun fact for y'all. If you want to know what it takes for Vegas Inu token to start trending on Twitter, I got a post. I'm gonna post up later on and show y'all, but I'm gonna just drop it for y'all now. It's a little over, I believe the number was 2,000 something mentions in a day. If we can organically don't get me wrong, we can pay for these things, but that's not the way to do it. We're doing something. We got a unique approach to how we're building this project. Nobody is doing it the way we are. Everybody feels you need, white paper out, all this out, you got to update this, you got to get coin market cap listing. Shiba Inu did what it did. A lot of the best projects that came out of nowhere didn't have any of that. Eventually it came along. That's not a requirement. As long as we have pancakeswap, you can buy and sell Vegas Inu token. As long as we have community, we can get the word out about Vegas Inu token. And don't get me wrong, don't mistake and think that nothing is happening, that nothing is taking place because you don't see it. That's not the case. Y'all got to understand, there's a lot of things taking place behind the scenes. So, just because you don't see it in your face does not mean it's not happening. Okay, connect the dots on that, y'all. So, but it's cool though, whatever narratives we run with, that people want to have, as long as it's supporting the community, I'm cool with that, because it all builds, more towards what we're working for. So connect the dots, man. But let's see who else we got in here. Dude, Tyler says, shout out, man, another channel member, real one right here, says, I'm Elk bro, and I'm on here with you. That tells you something. Vegas Inu, baby. Shout out to bro, man. Definitely, because, you want to be as quiet as possible when you're out there hunting. But, think about it. We do this right. We pull this off right, bro. You'll be able to just retire and hunt. Not financial advice, of course. I'm just speaking from the development bullish side of things. But, that's the type of time we on. We want that time freedom so we could do and enjoy what we want to do versus having to trade our time off for money. That's one of the most, don't get me wrong. If you're making what you want to make, doing something you love, that's different. But when you work at doing something you don't love and you got to trade that time for money, that ain't right. That ain't right. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to, go through it to get to it. But if you're stuck, that's not a pleasant thing. So, that's why I love DeFi, because it opens up so many doors and opportunities for us. People who, shouldn't, I won't say shouldn't, but normally won't have access to these opportunities. And, now we get a level playing field. Of course, there's a lot of scams and things you got to watch out for, but at the same time, we get the same opportunities that, most are afforded, in the space. It's just up to you. So that's why I'm super, super bullish on Vegas Inu, man. But Jerry S says, DecemberDeMarco, what happened to Vote Inu? Took a major dip. Somebody, sells that. If you see red in the chart, that means there's selling taking place. Somebody sold. That's what happens in crypto. Look, we just took a major dip. Not really a major, but there's dips that happen. Community just has to continue to push forward. The dip will be recovered. Look at all Vegas Inu's dips. Every single dip we had, even back here when it looked a little scarier right after our launch. Imagine the guys who sold out right here. Imagine the people who dumped at this level thinking we wouldn't eventually make it to this level. People are going to sell, and selling is healthy for the project. It brings volume. Volume attracts more investors or, buyers. So that's cool. That's what it's about. Buying and selling. Free markets. Kilner says BlackRock. We're going to get into all that, man. We're going to get into a few of these top news stories. Gary says, yo, what's up? High rollers, salute. Mike Jones says 50 plus people here and only 18 likes. Come on, don't do me like that, y'all. Don't do me like that. Y'all don't even know the little amount of sleep I've been having this last week just to, make sure we're getting the right launch and, off to a good start. We deserve way more than 18 likes, y'all. Come on now. Some of y'all sitting and, up 7x plus, or whatever that number is, especially if you got in on pre-sale, man. We had over 200 people join the pre-sale, man. Run those likes up. I know some of y'all, those bags looking nice, man. Especially those of y'all that bought max bags. I tried to have y'all connect the dots. Think about the people that bought max bags. Think about the people who bought multiple max bags. You're seeing some of, like, those might be the people, some of those few who we see leaving, with a few $1,000s. Now, obviously, they didn't understand the full vision of the project, or else they would not have, sold at a $2 million market cap. They would have, waited to, whatever number, but not a 2 million. Like, that's crazy. If you think we're only stopping at 2 million and we hit that in our first week, crazy. But run those likes up, man. Show us some love, especially if you are part of the high roller community. Adrian says, I'm digging the project, bro. Man, appreciate it, Adrian. Come check us out, man. Oh, he said, I got me a bag. Okay, appreciate that. Kilner says, Sheep Army, yes. Jerry says, Future says, I got 2 bags. Good work. It ain't nothing wrong with having multiple bags. Nothing wrong with that. Jerry says, DeMarco, you still invested in Vote? Yes, I am still holding my Vote bags. We're just in that bear market stage, so sometimes things can get a little less exciting. But, Vote has one of the strongest communities, one of the strongest, networks, one of the strongest list of utilities. I'm bullish on that. Bull market returns, community already there. Y'all got to remember, see, some of y'all be showing, not saying you specifically, Gary, but some of y'all be showing that y'all haven't had much time around, in the space. Y'all haven't been around the block a few times. Because if you have, you understand things like this happen. Early day Shiba Inu investors, $1,000 went down to a little over $1. $1 from $1,000 investment all the way down to $1. Most of y'all would have been shaking in your boots. Don't get me wrong. I know that is scary. I would have probably been, looking at that too, if I was some of y'all, just coming into the space. But this is why it's important to learn, educate yourself, so you can understand, the right way to look at things. But think about it, man. It took, she was literally what some would call dead for, almost a year before it popped off. I really want y'all to hear that. I'm not calling it dead, but some would say she was dead, because I understand prices can pull all the way back, 90, 95%, shake out everybody. And only the most confident people that decided to hold, or the people who forgot about it, end up getting lucky in the end. But almost a year, how many of y'all, be honest, how many of y'all would have lasted in a project putting $1,000 in, it dropped down to $1 and be dead for almost a year? Keep it 100. How many of y'all would have lasted? I want to see these comments. Gary says, yo, December, so how do we claim the VIT for holding? I grabbed 176 million when it launched, wondering when we see those extra tokens in our wallet. So I'm not sure if you're saying you bought in the pre-sale. If you bought during the pre-sale, then you already then all you have to do is connect your wallet that you bought with to the Pink Sale website. The link to that is in the description section of this video if you haven't already claimed your tokens. And if you mean at launch, if you bought and you're talking about the 2% reflections, so those of y'all that don't know, the Vegas Inu token pays out 2% reflections for every single transaction to its holder. So super, super bullish. You are rewarded for holding this project, y'all. Connect the dots. But if you're saying that, the reward tokens, the reflection tokens are automatically added to your balance. If you aren't really paying attention, you probably won't notice it. But do a screenshot or write down the number, or look at the number from your original transaction that you got, and then do the difference, and you'll be able to see that you've been receiving reflections. The reflections are automatically added to your wallet. You don't have to do anything. So yeah, and super bullish, man. Hey, I got something to say too. I know a lot of people see this project and they first thing they do is look at the taxes and want to, fall out and have a meltdown about it. But look, they show also that, they might not have been in this space for a while. Before we went to this zero tax era, when rug pulls went absolutely rampant, don't get me wrong, there were always rug pulls, but rug pulls went rampant during the zero tax phase. Why? Because projects don't have any money to support themselves. Now, I'm not just going to say that's the reason, because if you're planning on doing a rug pull, you're planning on doing that from the beginning regardless. But before this zero tax, thing came about, before Pepe, made it, cool again to have a zero tax, in last bull market, every project had a tax to it. How do you think the project sustains itself? How do you think things are done for the project? Yeah, the community can pay out of pocket for, some things and come together and whatnot. But trust me, for the most part, yeah, the community, I'm not saying the community won't come together to do things, because we've seen things like that happen with Shiba Inu. The sheep community did come together to buy, billboards and things like that sort. So I'm not talking about in that aspect, but when it comes to paying influencers for content or video reviews, that's not cheap. The community ain't trying to, it would be better for the project to be able to self-sustain itself. That's very important. Structure, scalability, and self-sustainability. We going on the 3 S's right here. I want y'all to remember that. Structure, scalability, and self-sustainability. I need y'all to write that in the comment section real quick, man, because I'm letting out some new information to kind of help y'all understand the project and why we are seeing the success that we're seeing and why we could see a lot more success. Remember, it's only day 8, y'all. Adrian says, when that burn mechanism comes, then on top of that, when the exchanges have to buy supply to list, that's going to eat the supply, especially because it's only 1 trillion supply. Dot connected. Shout out to Josh, man. Shout out to Humble said, December, don't drop that tier, fam. We rocking with you, bro. We got your heart, fam. This is family here, man. Salute. All I can do is say, man, salute to my people, man. MG says, I'm here, pre-sale gang in the building, man. Congratulations to those that, have faith in me, have faith in the project. Y'all know do y'all really know that it was a few people out there that thought, I would rug this project or, do something crazy? Like, what is, like, that just shows, the people that don't know me. Like, you can't know me if you think I would do something crazy like that. There's no upside to that for, any amount of money. Even, $50 million would not be worth it. $100 million would not be worth it to me at all. Not even not even for a split second, y'all. So, I just sit back and I just, I peep people's actions. I peep what people say, I connect the dots on them and I see where they stand, and I get that satisfaction from, proving people wrong. Like, oh, you doubted us. You didn't think we do this. You didn't think we had the potential. Okay, cool. Watch this. I like that. But Kilner says genuine advice. Also, Juan says like and share the stream. Shout out to Juan, the real one. Christopher says, how many sheep do you have, DD? Hey, I got enough that I'm comfortable with, but it's feeling like I need some more. Landon says 2024 is going to be a great year for crypto. December, you could not have created it at a better time. Bad Brigade, Sheep Army, High Rollers, man. It could have came at a lot of different times, but at this time, it just truly felt right. It felt right. I felt like things aligned. It was like, okay, let's be great. Quintessential says, peace to the fam 100, man. Shout out to the real ones that truly support me. Larry Appleton in the building. Jerry says, did he abandon vote? Absolutely not. Matter of fact, you're going to be seeing a vote update. It's just sometimes, things have to, happen sometimes at the right time. And, obviously we're focused right now on, this project. And a lot of y'all didn't know before the project actually dropped. There was some, of course, planning and things taking place. So, that slows things down as well, while I'm focusing on, my project. But still vote, Army, still support vote. Y'all know, we voted up the long way, man. And you will be seeing, Vegas Inu, using some of the Volt Inu utilities, so connect the dots, man. Humble says, shout out to the whole community rocking together, going absolutely bonkers. Connect the dots. Vegas Inu. Let me zoom in on the chart. Let me zoom in a little bit just so y'all can see that chart a little better. MG Josh in the building says, high rollers, what it do? DD, what's good, bro? Pre-sale gang. Shout out to you. Shout out to Danny B. Another one super supportive in the community. I see him all over Twitter, man, going crazy. He says, loving the community and bullish nature of VIT. Vegas Inu token. We are the new high rollers in crypto. That's facts. Quintessential said Vegas Inu is got a baller's name, my brother. You named it well. You know how long it took, to, really, y'all don't understand. Some of y'all might have, it sounds so simple, but it wasn't so simple. Maybe one day I'll drop the story, the full story, after we make history, behind it. We might need a documentary or something for this one. Future Wealthineer says the real baby Shiba Inu. Quintessential said Vegas Inu got a baller name. Sandra says blessing, got my bag. Shout out to Sandra for supporting. Dude says I have a very healthy Vegas bag, bro. Congratulations. And I just want to say congratulations to those that did not skimp on their, loading up their plates, because I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold. All I can try to do is help you connect a few dots. But those of y'all that back the trucks up, now look at it. You're up over 546%. I think we've seen it say, at its high. So that means whatever you put in, obviously not financial advice, but if you're up 5x, over 5x, that means $100 is turning into $500. That means $1,000 is turning into $5,000. That means $10,000 is turning into $50,000. Y'all think there's nobody that bought 10,000 worth during, the early pre-sale? Of course, somebody had to. Somebody was super, super bullish. Y'all got to be able to, connect dots, man, especially when you got, and I know I'm speaking of myself, but I would be saying this if this was, another trusted person in the space who I was bullish on. I'd be like, you got to connect the dots. This is this person's project. This is their, their name, their reputation. Granted, remember, I see 71 people on the stream. I want all y'all to know I'm not responsible, for the success or failure of the project. I'm here to support the project along with the community. We got to work together to make this work. It's going to take all of us, and if one person is in charge or one team is in charge, that is considered a security. The SEC will be on your back, and we not having that, so y'all got to understand that. But I'm super, super bullish on this project, y'all. Think about it. It's a lot of things that I can't say right out the gate, but for those of you that are already connecting dots and putting things together, you're right. And that's why, I'm hoping that y'all were confident enough, especially my, supporters that's been rocking with me for, some of the longest periods. I hope y'all are really sitting nice right now, because this is my way of giving something back to my community, creating a project for us. It's for the entire space, whoever wants to rock with us, but, something that we have the opportunity to, have faith in and be early in, like some of these other projects. Now we got our own, so super bullish. But Kieran says, I want VIP, but it's hard to get BNB in UK. Anyone know a good way to buy BNB in the UK? If y'all know a good way, drop it in the comment section. Also, Kieran, join the Telegram community, and I'm sure we got to have at least one holder from the UK. We got 387 holders. I got a worldwide community. I know at least one person is in the UK. A1 says multiple VIT bags, Vegas Inu token. That's the way to go, because then you can, have a little fun at different levels. You might be able to reward yourself at, who knows, I don't know, whatever number is best for you. I don't want to be, putting no numbers out there. That's all on you, But man, shout out to y'all for supporting. Love Vibe says, yes, I have my VIT bags. Morganator 317 says, let's go. And then shout out to Venturer, man. Salute, man, coming through with the big chat, super chat, man. Appreciate it. Bro has been going crazy. For y'all that don't know, this is one of our community members. He kind of just, came out of the cut, and just, took the initiative to charge full force, when it comes to the rating side of things and spreading awareness about Vegas Inu token. If y'all haven't seen what this man does, he pulls up on people in the crypto space, the Pablos, the Yon Worlds, Space Chicks, what's the crypto face, people like that in the space, and hits them with a chat, hit them with the chat bag, that $100 super chat, and gets the message out there about Vegas Inu. If we have more people like him in the community. Obviously, you know, more people like everybody in the community would be a lot better off. But this is a form of, you know, awareness spreading, marketing, advertising, whatever you want to call it, that these people cannot ignore. How you going to be doing a live stream, $100 super chat pop up, you know, making you aware of Vegas Inu token or saying something bullish about Vegas Inu token, and that doesn't pique your interest? I'm telling y'all, you know, and I'm speaking from the YouTuber side of things. You know, a lot of us have made significant money, and still a little $100 super chat coming through from a community member can feel like, you know, $10,000, even though you've already made a lot of money. But it's just the fact that it's coming from a community member that, you know, is on your channel and supporting what you're doing. That's that, you know, that feels worth more than $100, if I'm saying that the correct way. Hopefully y'all understand me. But from the YouTuber side of things, you know, we definitely appreciate that. So shout out to you, bro. I appreciate the super chat. And I also appreciate, you know, all the support you're doing for Vegas Inu token, you know, and making people aware of it. You putting it in their face, bro. They can't ignore it. You can't ignore it after too long. Remember, I told y'all, you know, that marketing rule of sevens. Sometimes people have to see things on an average of 7 times before they actually consider it as a purchase. So don't think, you know, if you're rating and you're spreading the word and you said something once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and they didn't buy it, don't think that, you know, your efforts are wasted. It might take that one more, you know, if you already did it 6 times, it might take that one more time for that person to see it before they like, okay, what is this Vegas Inu token? Let me come check it out. Let me grab a bag, etc. So shout out to bro. Sinbag says, Karen, we can help you in a Telegram. See, that's what I'm talking about. We got community members that just step up, take initiative, and, you know, do what needs to be done. You know, that's called integrity, you know, just, you know, doing the right thing. You know, nobody should have to tell you to do the right thing. You know, if you got the ability to add value to Vegas Inu token, step up to the plate and do it. This is a community-driven project, y'all. This is what's a part of making us so special. You know, there's not too many projects like this, you know, that are starting with a you know, a foundation, or that are as foundation focused as we are. The reason we're so foundation focused is because we want a healthy chart. A healthy chart is a marketing tool. A healthy chart is a marketing tool. You can take pictures of the chart. You can post it out there. Anybody in the space with enough sense and interest sees a chart like this, and they come do their due diligence, see the community, see everything going on. They're going to connect the dots and say, oh yeah, this is one of those. So, you know, we're doing it right now, y'all. Mike Jones says, hey, yo, Venturer, you the GOAT, bro. Shout out to Venturer, man. Love Vibe says, what up, Venturer? Venturer says, that's my reflections. Shout out to Venturer, man. Just, you know, just selfless, you know, just giving. You know, that's when you got people like that in your community, you know, you can go so far. When you got people like what we're seeing in our Telegram, you know, the possibilities are endless. Eyeball says 500 holders in 2 days. So, you know, think about that. Think about if we hit another 500 holders in the next 2 days. We are only at 387 holders right now. When we hit 500 holders, imagine the strength, you know, that we'll have. Connect them up. Sinbag says, Karen. Okay, I read that one. Mike Jones says, how did I get back up here? Okay, also, y'all, Vegas Inu token, we will have an AMA tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time with Crypto Latina, y'all. So make sure y'all check that out on the Vegas Inu token Twitter page. If you haven't seen that already, set those, you know, notifications, timers, alarms, all that. I need all the community to pull up, show our strength, you know, so that way people can get an idea of the community we have backing us. And that might make them a little more intrigued to come do their due diligence. So Kieran says, send back. I'll get at you Wednesday in the Telegram. Thank you. MG says, Venture be dropping those hundreds like they ones. Love Vibes says, LOL. Mike Jones says, trust the process, high rollers. I know Vit has had 2,000 mentions in a day. We've been going hard. Yeah, so that the last I seen the top, you know, I think it was like 10 trending, you know, projects or something like that. The lowest one had was a little over 2,000 mentions in a day. So we got to use those hashtags, y'all. We got to get them up. We got 1,000 members in the Telegram. You know, that's 2 posts, 3 posts a day from everyone. You know, obviously, some of us going to have to go a little harder to make up for the ones that aren't. You know, you got to understand, too, some community members just aren't active on social media. Some people might be willing to buy into the project and support, but they just, you know, aren't the social media type, and that's understandable. We would love, for the support to come in, but we got to keep that in mind as well. So shout out to everybody that's been, pushing. DJ Marzell says Shiba Inu. Sandra says high rollers definitely there for everyone. Mike Jones says raid squad. Yeah, one of the top lieutenants, that leads going in first, with the shield, kicking the door in. That's Mike Jones, man. Juan says, I got my bag. Diamond hands to the moon. Food Fetch says, what's up? Vit all the way. DJ Marzell says 500 million SHIB is enough for me long term. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm doing a 5 to 10 year Shiba Inu bid, y'all. Shiba Inu, and I'm pretty sure, it's going to turn to even a longer period of time, because once I see that SHIB start to blow up like we did last time, and the bags are nicer, this time, is going to make you want to stick around, because you start to see the potential. If you didn't experience SHIB in the last bull run, it's one of those things that you just had to be there. And that would give you all the confidence you need. Juan says, what I'm mad about, I missed that dip. The dip ain't over with. It's grab some chips. Rick T says, I love you, brother, man. I got love for the whole community, man. Shout out to y'all. Rick T is also one of the ones that, is just in the cut like a sniper, y'all. I'm talking about, you most likely will see him on, a lot of, engagement coming from him. Let's just say that. Crypto B. Will says, I'm trying to get more as we speak. You ain't wrong, bro. Sue Harrison says, hey, appreciate you, Sue. Just imagine, if you knew, think about if you had the foresight. You know how they say hindsight is 20/20? It's not financial advice, but let's just say you knew 100% certain Vegas Inu token was going to a $50 million market cap, or let's just even say a $25 million market cap. What would you be doing right now? If you could, fast forward, let's say 6 months, whatever time, it takes, a year even, if whatever time it would take, if you could fast forward to that time period and look back on yourself now, what would you be, telling yourself to do? What would you be, wishing that yourself was doing in this time? We just had a nice dip back under $2 million market cap. We keep breaking above that. That's cool to see. That's something, that's a healthy pattern forming. There's going to be people who sell off. That's cool. We want to shake them out before we do get to a $25 million market cap. Because, if they're taking, and look at this, just being honest, I know it can be scary to some, but, I just want to be honest with it. Sometimes seeing a $7,000 sale on a new chart, especially a baby chart that's only 8 days old, that can destroy the project, for some projects. But the way we are building this, it doesn't destroy us, y'all. If we just pumped out the gate, had it come back and correct to a whatever level, and then we start to slowly build our way up, and then we got people dumping 7,000, here, 7,000 there. The chart is toast. That chart is going to be so ugly. When people see it, they're like, I'll just stay away from that one. We have a beautiful chart here for me. A nice healthy floor, nice solid, trend line. We got to remember, you can only go up for so long before you have to take a breather and cool off. As long as when you cool off, you make a higher low the next time you do it, it's perfectly fine. Sometimes it won't always work like that, but when you got a strong community behind you that believes in the project, good marketing, solid team, that dip can be recovered. So don't ever be afraid of a dip and think it's just over. I want to make sure y'all know the right way to do this is not running when you see a dip. When you see a dip, if it's a product, this is why you got to know what you hold. Know what you hold. Know what you hold. Please know what you hold. Do your due diligence so you can have a strong confidence level. You ever seen any of those stories when you've seen someone say, or the media outlet says, this person held for 3 years or 2 years or however long, and they had whatever number will be a small significant amount to you. I remember back in my times when I was first hearing about, the Shibs and all these different projects, or hearing of the stories of the success, when I would hear, and this, you got to remember, this a few years ago, so this was now, I fully understand. But at this time, hearing people throw, $8,000 into SHIB in the very, very, beginning, that was like, it was like, okay, I'm cool with, at that time, I'll drop something, but you're confident enough to throw $8,000 into SHIB in the very beginning? Like, how could you have that type of conviction? How, when it dropped down from, $1,000 to $1, and you got $8,000 in there, and your 8,000 turns into $8, how do you still have that type of, obviously at that point, you basically might as well hold, but there was a lot of opportunities to exit before then. When it dropped down to from 8,000 to 7,000, could have said, oh, that's too much, I'm selling. When it dropped from 7,000 to 6,000, could have said, oh, no, that's too much, I'm selling. When it dropped from 6 to 5,000, could have said, no, I'm selling. And all the way down. But to have that conviction to hold and be rewarded for it is crazy, So it's very, very important to know what you hold. So that way, no matter what happens on the chart, you can stay confident because you know what you hold. Other people might not understand what they're holding. They might have bought off the hype. They might have bought off the whatever, but it's cool. We need those people too. But for those that are confident in what they hold, now remember, this is not financial advice. Do whatever is best for you. Shout out to whoever just came through with the $855 buy, man. Shout out to the chat. But you got to do what's ever best for you. Because I really don't, remember, this is, a project, an experiment in DeFi, a community driven, combined with powers of AI and, decentralized finance and seeing what we can come up with. Now, obviously, with a DecemberDeMarco behind the project, what time it is, but, we are just trying to see what we can do with this project, y'all. So, I think I could say, without it being financial advice, to believe in something, believe in something and, be confident about it. Don't be deterred by, especially the chart. It can get scary sometimes. Remember, people will sell and then start to fund the project just to get you out the project so they can buy back in lower. But if the community holds the floor when somebody tries to do a sale like that and ignore all the FUD and buy up the floor, guess what? You force that person to buy in at a higher price. That's what you want to do. Let them sell. We rather them take 7,000 out the project than 70,000 or 700,000, because guess what? They don't truly believe in the project, so they're not going to support the project. They're going to take that money and run to the next and bounce around from project to project and dwindle it all back down to the rest of the market. That's what usually happens. So we're not worried about that. And guess what? We get 2% reflections, to all holders for that person selling. This is why we have a high tax. And it's not even really that high, to be honest. If y'all seen the success Inu has, do y'all know that our tax was lower? Our tax is currently lower than what Inu's tax was. Inu, look how successful the project became. What? Somebody dropped Inu's all-time high market cap. I can't think of it off the bat, but with a 13% tax. Our tax is 1% lower than that. You don't think that was strategic? Come on, man, connect the dots. Y'all got to connect those dots up, man. I'll just, give y'all a little hint. Of course, some of the recipe is, from scratch, but we definitely, analyze several different projects that we respect, that we, think, did some aspects right and took the best aspects from all these different projects and tried to our best, put them into this project. Think about it. We'll be becoming deflationary very soon. So to have a burn rate, to have reflections going to holders, to have money going towards liquidity, to have money for marketing, that is all very strategic. It's all about building the project up, y'all. And, it's us getting to work together and doing it. Unless you doubt yourself, then I can see, if you doubt yourself, then I can see why you might have your doubts. But if you're bullish on yourself, if you know what you can do, you're willing to roll up your sleeves and, get it in with the project, you should be as bullish as me, because I know what we got the potential to do here. So, let me get, I'm rambling a little bit, y'all, but I'm just, super excited about what we're creating right here. And the feedback that I've been getting from very, influential people in the space is also, very, very good. A lot of things, I can't share everything, y'all. It's too soon. We still, imagine if I share everything right now, the people who plan on dumping on our heads and, messing our chart up, making it, look horrible, they'll hold on a little longer. And we don't want that. We rather them exit sooner than later. Let them go. We get reflections for that. That's going to make the person think twice. And when they do want to take a $7,000 sale, guess what? They got taxed 12% on that $7,000 sale going back into the project. So do your dance. Go ahead. Whatever's best for you, do it. And this is an experiment. We want to see with the power of community, decentralized finance, DeFi means you can do whatever you want to do. So we want to see what happens when we let, the community do what they want to do. We're not, Of course, we might throw a few jokes out there, a couple, I see community members with the Jeet jokes, but that's just in the fun nature of crypto. But we don't really bash anybody, for selling, or we're not mad at anybody for selling. We would appreciate it. People, don't hurt the chart. If you do decide to sell, and take some profits or whatever you want to do, that's on you. But, think about the chart and think about what we're trying to build here, so if that matters to the ones that do plan on hurting the chart, just, think about that for a second. We could literally be making history right here. And a part of that is, making sure our chart is sustainable, it's healthy, and it's, attractive. Remember, the chart can be it is a very big marketing tool. First thing, a lot of people that pull up our chart, when they pull up our project, they're expecting to see something janky looking, something all wonky, like, oh, it pumped, it dumped. It's like, no, this project is growing. This project established a solid floor and it's continuing to rise. So even though they might want to be bearish at first, or doubt us at first, they got to put some respect on Vegas Inu token, in the most respectful way to say that, but this isn't a pump and dump. This is the real deal. I don't know for what reason people just would automatically assume that, we can't do this, or, because we're, a part of the project or behind the project, that is something bad. Like, we don't know who 99.999% of these developers are behind any of these projects. It took a lot of courage to actually get on here live and, on my channel and put my face, and stamp on this and say, y'all, we about to rock out with this one. That's something that I take pride in. A lot of y'all been knowing me, of course, it's, through YouTube or whatnot, but I met some of y'all in real life. Some of y'all, I done actually have some of my students pull up on me in Las Vegas, that purchase my book and get it signed by me. I don't really have students pull up on me in Las Vegas here. I'm that type of person. Like, yeah, I'll meet with you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all know who I am. And think about how many projects you've invested in that you have no clue who the developer is. You don't know if it's an alien. You don't know anything. You don't know if it's a dog, whipping up the project. Shout out to Mike Jones, says 66 likes with 66 people in here. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get a like check, man. A1 says Vit bag can't sit nice. It's falling over with reflections pouring out. Love Vibe says high rollers, let's go. Quintessential said we up 7x DeMarco. My bad. Oh no, it's a question mark. It depends on where we at. Let's do it right here. Let's do it. We're gonna get to it. So let's see, right about at launch, right there at launch. So if we go from launch price, this not even counting pre-sellers. If we go from launch price to all-time high, we did 555%. That's a 5.5x from launch price, not even counting from, those that had the most faith in the project and got in at pre-sale. 555%. That's not shabby for a brand new project. My first project. That's not shabby at all, y'all. First 8 days, we were on the BSC Binance BNB top gainers list for 2 days consecutively. And we went from number 4 on that list to in the top 2, and we were on the top 2 days in a row, y'all. So you got to connect the dots and what we're doing here. We're looking a lot better than 99% of the projects that launched around the same time that we did. Landon says, I have bought more if I could. The bag will still grow regardless of your position. Guys, so don't feel bad if you can't. Vit to the moon. He has a point. You get reflections, even if you only, got what you could afford or what you were willing to risk losing. That's cool. Because guess what? You still receive reflections anyway, just for holding. So that means your token balance will grow at the same time anyway. Venturer says, I got 8 wallets, not selling. Sheesh. I'll see you at the top, bro. I will see you at the top. A lot of people have multiple wallets, in the project, 2-3 wallets. You got to connect the dots. Shout out to PD Pure, man, channel member, and one of the generals of the community, really holding it down, man. Salute. Food Fish says, get that 7.5 plus milli by October 31st. I will pick one lucky winner to give 250 in VIT. Let's go. Okay, so Food Fetch just saying, if we hit a $7.5 million market cap by the end of October, he will pick one lucky winner to give $250 in Vegas Edu token to. So shout out to bro. You see this? This is what it's about. The community stepping up. There's no rule that says the community can't step up to do giveaways. Who said y'all can't do that? Who said you can't step up and do something that will support the project? I'm encouraging y'all to do that. Think of different unique ways, like how Venturer came through and just started $100 super chatting people out. I didn't tell him to do that. He did that on his own. You know, I didn't tell Food Fetch if we make it to a certain market cap level, you should do a giveaway. He did that on his own. A lot of y'all got to get creative. You know, I would love for y'all to get creative and think of things you can do to incentivize, you know, our community to grow even stronger and, you know, push even further. It's community driven, y'all. That's what that means. Shout out to Josh M. Essence says, hello, my peeps. One of the real ones, man, our channel member, you know, and just one of the biggest supporters of, you know, the community, DD Nation and High Rollers. Yerma says, I got me a bag, small, but I have a plan. I think that's what you meant. Shout out to Yerma. DJ Marzell says, 3 years, I've held good work. Mike Jones says, what's up, Petey? A1 says, why not leave the dollar there at that point? Sandra says, hello, Miss Essence. Juan says, I am a Shiba 9%er. Yerma says, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all get the word out, y'all. If y'all are part of the High Roller community, you should be sharing this stream. It's free. Every single thing that we can be doing that's free marketing, we need to double down on it, triple down on it, quadruple down on it, y'all. If y'all really want this thing to blow up and catch that traction, we have to put the work in early. Like I said, it won't be easy, but it will be worth it. It will be worth it. Think about how long you've been in the crypto space, especially for some of y'all that have been in the space for a few years now. This is our chance. This is our chance. Let's hit it. Let's hit it hard. Big AD says, got reflections dropping out of a slot machine. You know, the slot machine is just, you know, overflowing right now. That's what the reflections are, man. Also, man, I'm so excited. I got some things that I want to just, you know, spill the beans on with y'all, but I can't, you know, just yet because we have to be strategic about this. This is why our chart looks the way it does. This is why our rollout happened so smoothly, because there was a lot of strategy behind this, you know, not just letting the ball roll. You know, we have to move strategically about this. It's like going to war almost. You know, we're going to war with, you know, the world of people who, you know, don't want to see, you know, us succeed until we get to that tipping point where they join the bandwagon. Quintessential says, I'm getting my reflections daily. Thanks, bro. You're welcome. For y'all that don't know, you get multiple reflections per day. Reflections go out every single time a buy and sell happens. Every time someone buys or sells, every single person with a bag of Vegas Inu token receives reflections. Everybody. You don't have to do anything to claim it. It goes right there automatically. I even seen some people, you know, talking about how their reflections are even making up for the tax that they spent, you know, when they bought in. You know, think about that. The tax helps us, y'all. Don't look at that tax as a bad thing. Like I was saying, the 2021 bull market, taxes were a thing. That's how projects thrived. And that's why so many projects were going to $1 billion market cap. Why do you think we don't really see any BNB plays? You know, obviously we're in a bear market as well, but we don't really see a lot of BNB plays, you know, reach those heights, especially the ones that are trying to do as low tax as possible to attract people. That's not, yeah, that might get people, you know, right, you know, where they throw something in the beginning, but it doesn't help the project sustain itself. They're going to be going on to the next shiny thing, you know, after, because you're not able to develop anything. You're not able to bring anything disruptive because you can't afford to, because unless you plan on dumping the tokens on everybody, then I guess you can. But, you know, who wants to do that? Because now you have an ugly chart. You know, people are going to want to probably stay away from the project. You know, unless it's, you know, they see sometimes the chart can get ugly. And if people can sense the community in there, people will take advantage of that dip. And those who are the most confident will take advantage of that dip. So I can't just say it like, you know, everybody's going to stay away from it. Smart money will recognize what's going on. But it just, you know, it can, you know, make things take a little longer by messing up the chart. But Quintessential says, I'm getting my reflections daily. Thanks, bro. You're welcome. Essence says, hello, Sandra. Evening. DJ Marzell says, why us? There are so many Inu projects. F, just stick to Shiba Inu only. G. I'm not sure what you meant right there, but I don't know, bro. But hopefully I just, you know, didn't comprehend what you were trying to convey. Eyewall says, this is where we go to rest before the new raid. Shout out to Blunt in the building. Gary says, yes, I was talking about reflections. I bought during pink sale. The amount I bought is still the same. I just looked at my book of assets I keep for each token I hold. Did you ever go to claim your tokens from pink sale? Join the Telegram, Gary, and the community get you together. And if it's something that they can't help you with, one of my moderators will push it up to me, and we'll get you together, bro. But everybody is receiving reflections, so I'm not sure if you're just not sure how to see it, or maybe you haven't added the token to your wallet where it can show you the balance of tokens being increased. I'm not sure. Crypto B Well says scalability. Michi says pullbacks are healthy. Don't get scared of red candles. Kilner says structure, scalability, and self-sustainability. That, man, connect the dots, man. Connect the dots. We have 550. Well, it pulled back a little bit, but we hit 555% in our first week. It's a reason for that, y'all. Simbag says even 18 to 20% taxes weren't super uncommon near the end of the last bull run. Facts. That's absolute facts. Scottish Crypto said, congrats, December. Such a good launch. I'm holding strong. Vote Army got your back, man. Shout out to Scottish Crypto. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody coming from the different communities that, I've supported, that I've been a part of, and, currently a part of, and, pulling up on me to show some love back, man. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. We got to change the game. Eyeball says, Gary, I get mine automatically by not doing nothing, just holding. So you see, people are getting theirs automatically. You just might not know how to add it to your to be tracked inside of your wallet. Michi says pre-sale gang all day. Crypto says self-sustainability. Gary says my amount has not changed. I got 176 million and it's the same today, and I bought on day one. Where are you viewing your balance at, Gary? What wallet are you using? And have you imported it? Have you imported Vegas Inu token into your wallet? Don't worry though, bro. Don't worry. We're gonna get you together. Jam Down says, we're voting it up. Shout out to Josh M. PD says DD Nation, Vegas Inu, high roller stand up. Quintessential says Vegas Inu is already #1 brand name, brother. Salute. Sandra said pre-sale fire, man. Shout out to the pre-sale squad, man. Hey, this is your reward for having some faith in me, man. Have some faith in me. I literally said it during the pre-sale. I can't say it all the way because it's not financial advice. But if I'm telling you to connect those dots up, man, try to connect the dot. Juan says this was better than a loan. Hey, because you don't got to pay nothing back. Essence says Vegas Inu token, BNB Vit high rollers at Vegas Inu token. Make sure y'all are following us on Twitter as well at Vegas Inu token. Kendall says, honestly, I'm late to the crypto game and late to your channel, but catching up. Appreciate you rocking with me, bro. Gary says, I am not about missing reflection. Oh, mad about missing reflections because I am up a lot. I bought in at 50 USD, and if I cashed out today, it would be over 300 USD. Sheesh. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You never know. It's different strokes for different folks, but I'll do that all day. I'll do that each and every day, all day. If I had the opportunity to put in 50 and get out 300, I'll rinse, wash, and repeat that, all day. I would only wish that I could have did it with more. But shout out to Gary, man. I'm super, happy for all the people that are, checking those fat gains, man, and seeing it's actually working. We got a proof of concept here that we can do this. We know a lot of y'all that bought into pre-sale, y'all already have faith in me because you wouldn't have bought the pre-sale if you thought I was going to rug the project. So I just, truly appreciate the 200, plus of y'all that really helped us, build that initial foundation. And even those that bought in after pre-sale, I appreciate y'all as well, man. Because it's not saying some of y'all didn't have faith in me, but maybe you didn't hear about it. I don't know how, because we let everybody know on the channel. You might not have those notifications on. If you didn't hear about the pre-sale, that means you ain't a part of the notification gang. Some ain't right. Y'all better turn those notifications on so y'all don't miss out on anything. But yeah, man, I'm just really happy that those that have faith in me, get to be, rewarded for it. Kieran says, Kieran became a YouTube member, man. Shout out to Kieran, man. Salute all my channel members. I appreciate y'all helping continue to push the channel forward. Angry Gamer in the building says day one VIT holder in the building, man. Salute to the Angry Gamer, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with me. Kilner says chat to live delay. I know it's so many messages, man. I'm trying to catch up through all the messages. I'm gonna go a little faster. Sinbad says the reflections when the volume really gets going will be sweet. Bags growing themselves. Y'all take a look right now. We're doing only 26,000 in volume today, in the last 24 hours. I think our highest amount was around like 76,000 or 80,000 in volume on our best day. when we first broke that $2 million market cap. But y'all, think about it. When we are doing over $1 million in volume, when we are doing, $10 million in volume, $50 million in volume, do you know what those reflections are going to look like? Some of y'all have not put this whole puzzle together yet to be able to see the full picture. It's a lot of aspects that you got to be able to connect the dots on. I'm not just saying connect the dots for a reason. You got to do your homework on Vegas Inu token so you can understand what you really truly hold. Deflationary, reflections, strong marketing, strategic project, real community behind it. And that's not even all. Those are just the things we could talk about right now. Think about how bullish we are. We did a 555% after launch with no website, with no web paper, with no, we need this, we need that. When's this coming out? When's that coming out? I just sit back and look at those comments like, you don't even understand. You don't get it. But that's fine though. It's cool to have those people. And it's not nothing wrong with the people that ask that question because they're just trying to do their due diligence. So I'm not mad at them. But we're taking a unique approach to how things are done, to how you build and grow a strong, healthy project. So y'all sometimes have to be patient with me. Everything I won't be able to answer. Some things just aren't ready to be mentioned or talked about or, really pushed. And it's for a reason. And I'll share that with y'all right now. We prefer more confident people. This is part of the reason. It's more things to it. But one of the major things is we prefer the more confident people that truly believe in the project to get in earlier, to build the floor earlier, because we're a long-term, we're looking to for this to be a long-term project. So yeah, trust me, I could pump this thing. We could pump it artificially. Or I won't say artificially, but we can just, throw more money in different areas to get people who are going to run in and, give us a little more volume, a little more, push, give us a couple more green candles. But guess what? When those people run off on this project that they don't care about because they only came through, us having to do extra things and not organically, don't get me wrong. There's some things happening where, obviously I'm moving some, I'm pushing some buttons in the background, obviously, but it's not as in everyone's face where they can't notice what's going on. So those that don't believe, they'll continue to sit out on the sidelines while we continuously establish a solid floor right in front of their face. A lot of them don't even realize what's going on. They're going to be, by the time they be waiting to get in, our floor will be so much higher that everybody that believed early in the project will be so well off that it won't matter if they dump, because they bought in on top of everybody who truly believed in the project. If you were one of the last ones in line because you continue to sit on the sideline, that's on you. That's DeFi. You can do whatever you want to do. But I would prefer the people who, took the most risk to get in early, to support the project, to truly believe in it. I would prefer them to establish my foundation. So that way, when we start doing, all the other things we got to do, the people who might not believe in us, they come after. And even if they want to, buy up a lot to dump it, they're doing it after those that truly believe in the project. Y'all got to understand how powerful that is. No one is doing it like that. No one has took that approach. Kilner says, I'm from UK. Josh says, bags. Humble says, get your Litecoin, get Exodus wallet and swap the Litecoin to BNB Smart Chain in Exodus wallet. A1 says, I just lay in bed and connect the dots. I just keep it to myself at this point. Might accidentally drop a secret. That's why I be, trying to, watch what I say now. I try to be a little more conservative, or, because trust me, my excitement levels and things I want to say to the project. Like if I was just speaking from just as an influencer of the project, y'all would probably hear a lot more bullishness coming from me. But, we're just being strategic, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. We're just being strategic. Kilner says venture empathetic. Crypto says Huobi. Eyeball says our hero is venture. Michi says we doing that 5-year shib bid. We doing 5-year Vegas bid. Man, y'all already know what time it is. And with Vegas Inu token, we might end up getting life with Vegas Inu token. Venture says throw the setup. Essence in the building, man. Representing Les Vibe says, can we get some bad idea insight? I mean, definitely, y'all know I'm part of the bad brigade. I'm still holding my bags. But, right now, you might want some high roller insight. Just being honest with you, you might want some Vegas Inu token insight at the moment. Yerma says, like, share, subscribe. Gary says Matthew Perry was talking about Vegas Inu token during his stream last night. Shout out to Matthew Perry as well, man. Danny says supporting VIT with all my power. Believe high rollers. That's what it's about, man. Community. Y'all see this bullishness. If you just someone sitting on the sidelines, connect the dots. If you're one of the other, influencers in the space tuning in, just interested in crypto or whatever the case, interested in checking out the project and whatever you're, seeing what what the project is about because you keep hearing of it. Hey, I would like to say to you, your community would greatly appreciate you putting them on this project sooner than later. You would much rather call this project once we dipped back under right now. Right now, you're giving them the opportunity. If you did call it and put it out to your communities, you're giving it to them at a discount right now, under a $2 million market cap, which we hit in our first week, 555%. They will appreciate that. It'll be much better than calling it at a $20 million market cap, $10 million market cap. They're going to look at you and say, why you didn't tell us about this when it was, $1 million market cap, $2 million market cap? Well, guess what? Now you have the chance to do that. So, also y'all that are tuning in, a part of the community, let those people know that you rock with. I know a lot of y'all got connections with other influencers and things like that y'all actually chat with, going back and forth in the DMs with. Let them know. Call VIT now. Tell their communities about Vegas Inu token now before we're way higher. Y'all got a trusted dev in the space, a lot of credibility. Not trying to toot my own horn, but it's me. I know that we're not rugging this project. So y'all don't have to worry about that. If y'all think something shady or something like that, that's just, maybe it's meant for you to come in after a $20 million market cap. That might be cool. Y'all might help us get to that $100 million market cap. So I don't know, maybe don't call it just yet. But I know that the earlier you do call it, your community will appreciate it. But yeah, let those influencers know to get the word out about Vegas Inu token. Shout out to Josh too. He said got more after the dip today. Appreciate that. Larry says Vegas Inu is a gem. Les Vibe says, is Vegas Inu on ETH? Nope, it's on the BNB network. Low fees, super low fees, y'all, to compensate for the fees that we already have in the project. Imagine if we had 12% tax fees on top of Ethereum fees. And then imagine in the bull run when Ethereum fees get to hundreds of dollars. Damn near $1,000 for an ETH transaction worth $100. You want to buy $100 worth of Vegas Inu token on Ethereum, end up having to pay $1,000 to do so in the top of the bull market. People aren't going to want to do that. So we decided to go with the BNB chain. I know that caught a lot of people off guard, but like I said, this project is very strategic. A lot of things you still won't be able to make out or see clearly until after they happen and you start to see the effects from it happening. A1 says, I'm 1,000% certain I'm buying in all the way up. Shout out to A1. Eyeball says no BNB. Danny says back to 1.9 million. Yeah, that's why I said let the people who want to sell and they're tricking themselves out of their spot. Let them trick themselves out of their spot and give up those reflections to the ones who truly believe. That's a part of the tokenomics. That's a part of the strategy of the project. See you later. Lead a 12% at the door. Deuces, drop to 12% before you go. See you at a higher market cap. That's the type of time we own. Appreciate the support. Gene says, check out 100. You better check out Vegas Inu token, Gene. Crypto says, know what you hold. Gene says, check out Vegas Inu token. Daniel says, where can I buy? You can buy it on pancakeswap, VoltiChange, I believe. We will be, using VoltiChange as well. It's a lot of different things that are going to take place, man. I don't know if y'all need to know much right now because we might start getting, people who don't really believe, a little more cemented in. We want them to be a little shaky. We want the weekends to get shaken off. Juan says, man, I can't wait to hear about the utilities y'all are coming up with. Yeah, we do have some exciting things, in the pipeline, some exciting plans. But always remember, we are a meme coin. We see projects with 50 solid utilities, and those utilities can't wake the community up to save the project's life. So we're not leaning on utilities. Yes, utilities are nice to have. Yes, they do add more value to the project. I'm bullish on utilities, but I just don't want people to lean on that because look, we were able to do 555% right now with no utilities. Imagine when we get to a point where when that information is released and people get even more bullish. That's going to help us blow up to that next level. And that's what it's about, man. Michi says there's nothing wrong with taking your initial investment out and let it rock. Nah, there's nothing wrong with doing anything you want to do. This is DeFi. You can do whatever you want to do. And next Daniel says, can I get it in my trust wallet? Yes, you can. You just need BNB, and then you could load it and swap it on pancakeswap for Vegas Inu token. Juan says, I believe in you. Appreciate you, Juan. High Roller says, good evening. Shout out to High Rollers. You know, I thought it was the 24/7, bro, but I seen the stream did end. But shout out to bro, you know, rolled the Vegas Inu token price charts for like, I believe it was like 12 hours yesterday, you know, just live streaming our charts, giving the community something more to be bullish about, you know, just stepping up to, you know, try to add more value to the project so people can see the tweets, the price, you know, and more information about the project all in one location. So shout out to him for doing that. Gene says, check out Vegas Inu token, bro. I'm checking it out right now, Gene. MG says, position is everything. I'm not touching these coins for a while. Kieran says, humble, thank you. And you know, you got a point, man. Like I told y'all earlier in the Telegram, I haven't sold any of my tokens. You know, that's, you know, I'm bullish on this. I understand that this is just the very, very beginning. Venom says, hi, rollers. Let's go. Yerma says, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to Larry. Vegas Inu making those big moves. Jadarius says, hi, rollers, riding high, connecting the dots. Shout out to y'all, man. PD says, 92 likes. Good job, family. Al says, what platform can I purchase VIT on? pancakeswap? Sam says, we here. Salute. Real says, is VIT a LOI list is only listed in one spot? It's just on pancakeswap for right now and multi-change as well. Mike Jones, P says, Mike Jones, Quintessential says, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. 6 Cent says, what type of utility token is it? Community utility. We see you now, or we see you and see you later, but we will see you. Quintessential says, we all need to promote Vegas Inu. 6 Cent says, any website and social media, please. We got the Twitter page at Vegas Inu token. No website yet. Connect the dots, man. Quintessential says, congratulations to the Vegas Inu fam. Josh says, at 6 cents. A1 says, I spent 50 cents on a 100. I don't even know how many that is. Let's see. On a $1 million VIT for my son, just to see where it will be when he turns 18. It's earned 2,750 tokens in 5 days. Connect the dots, man. And then, you know, y'all got to think about this. There's a lot of people in different countries where, you know, those added reflections to some of y'all might not seem like the most, but to a person, you know, from somewhere where they can only afford a bag of it of, you know, let's say if it's $10, and to receive those reflections, that is, you know, that's a nice opportunity for some, you know, a very nice opportunity to be able to get that passive income without doing anything extra. You still get rewarded regardless on if the price is going up or if the price is going down. You grow your token balance. And that's very, very important, because once we reach higher prices, your bag will inflate even more. And that's just a crazy part of the tokenomics, y'all. Tillery says, Vegas Inu token high rollers LFG. Shout out to Eric Jordan. Said, what's up, family? Tillery says, yummy dips. Juan says, I love eating red candles. MT says, is Vegas Inu token on CMC? Nope, not even on CMC yet, y'all. And 555% after launch, and still holding a beautiful floor. Tillery says, I keep buying more, filling up them bags along with my free 99 reflections. Good work. Sandbag says, Gary can check BSC scan for more info. Snoop says, we got you December. Just let us know where you want us, and we pulling up. Vote Vegas, man. Shout out to bro. Appreciate the support. A1 says, what's up, Eric Jordan? Juan dropping that contract address. Josh says 10 million in reflections. He got an additional 10 million tokens just in reflections. Bullish. Shout out to PD says pre-sale squad. Sheesh. A1 pre-sale squad. I know those bags looking nice, y'all. I know my pre-sale squad bags are looking nice. Even those that got in right at launch. Take a look from where we started all the way down here. So even if you would have got in just at launch, you would still be up 555% at all-time high. Those that got in their pre-sale are just up a little bit more than that, though. But you know, that's what comes with it. You know, you take more risks, you get more reward. You know, but you got to do your due diligence, because not everybody is as solid as DecemberDeMarco. You try that pre-sale squad stuff with some people, you might get rugged. So keep that in mind. Josh says, MJ, Super Trump says, where do I buy this? You can buy it on pancakeswap. Shout out to Juan says, pre-sale squad. Josh says, pancakeswap. Crypto says, Trump 2024, pancakeswap. How do I get them? You'll need BNB to purchase. Venom says, VIT is where the play is played, man. Shout out to Venom. Crypto Surfer in the building, man. Salute. B Will says, we will help you there. Join the Telegram if you need help purchasing Vegas Inu token. The Telegram link is in the description section of this video. Shout out to PZ in the building. Said, what up, cuzzo, man? Even the family is in on this project, y'all. Think about that. How bullish is that when, you know, family members are, you know, joining the project as well? What developer is going to rug their family? That's crazy. If you like that, that's just wild. But shout out to the fam, man. Like I said, y'all, this is the real deal here, y'all. Crypto FBI said Vegas token to the moon, man. Salute. Sandra says, any part you do helps. I am no good with all the Twitter stuff. Humble trying to help me, but I know how to get folks to buy. 10 and counting. Shout out to Sandra B, man. Hey, that's what it's about. Doing what you can to push this forward. You know, doing whatever you can to, you know, try to, you know, just pull your weight or pull a little bit of extra weight for those that, you know, might not. Because you got to remember, not everybody's going to roll up their sleeves. Some people are just going to join the bandwagon and kick their feet up and, you know, go along for the ride while most of us are doing the hard work. That's, you know, that's how the game goes sometimes. But, you know, it's better to, you know, still have them in the community than to not have them. So just some of us going to have to put a little bit more on our plates for those ones. Super Trump says, what's the price right now? We sitting at 501929 at a $1.92 million market cap. It's looking like 2 million on the way. And take a look at that dip. We are recovering nicely. Y'all understand? Look at the name. Look at the name itself. Sometimes you can know something is a banger just by the name. You're like, yeah, I want to tell you about this high rollers community. You know, you heard of the high rollers? Tell me that's not intriguing. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest and make you want to know more. Like, who are the high rollers? We are the first high rollers of crypto, y'all. Nobody's doing this right now. You know, obviously other projects have launched or whatever, but no one is building the type of community that we are working towards right now. Y'all don't understand how powerful this is, especially when it comes to future things we will be doing. Super Trump says, how many can I get for 1,000? Let me see. We just had a last buy come in for $855 and they received 443 million tokens. So you'll get a little bit more than that, maybe around, I don't know, maybe 500 million. Somewhere around there. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but just, you know, rough estimate. Somebody wanted to do the math for him real quick. Shout out to PAP. He says, I can't believe nobody thought you would do that. No way. You know, sadly, some people did think that. Some people did think that, but, you know, I love to prove people wrong. You know, I've been doing that my whole life. You know, that's a part of that is, you know, why I'm where I am now, you know, because that feeling I get when people doubt me, you know, when people, you know, try to make it seem like, you know, I don't belong or, you know, it's like, okay, I can show you better than I can tell you. Let me just show you better than I can tell you. That's what we're going to do here. And shout out to the whole Vegas Inu token community. We're going to show them better than we can tell them, y'all. Matter of fact, drop that in the comment section. Drop that in the chat right now for those that are reading, those that are sitting on the sidelines and doubting us. You know, we're going to show you better than we can tell you. Essence says price is moving back up to $2 million market cap right now. We are currently up over 2%, eating the dip during live stream. Nice work, community. Melissa says, high rollers, come get some VIT, man. Shout out to Melissa, another one of the channel members holding it down, supporting the DD Nation, you know, helping push the community forward. I appreciate all my members, man. Also, PAP, another channel member right there, man. Shout out to the ladies. We got 3 ladies commenting back to back, all channel members, all people, you know, who pay to support the channel. And I appreciate y'all. You know, this is why I love this project so much, because this was a major way of me being able to give back to the people who truly support me. You know, 555% in 1 week, depending on how much, you know, faith you had in the project, you know, how much, you know, support you had for me, that 555% looking really nice right now. And if you were in the pre-sale, it's higher than 555%. So that's over a 5 to 6x, you know, so $1,000 to $6,000, I'll take it all day. Oh, wait, PAP says, yeah, we are getting reflections. A lot of them, such a nice bonus. Facts. AK says, hello from Washington State. Shout out to Washington State. Matter of fact, everybody drop real quick where you are in the world. Let's get an idea where our community resides. Real quick, y'all drop, you know, whatever state or, you know, country, whatever you want to do to let us get an idea where you're from. One of the community members mentioned that as well. Like, you know, if we, you know, I really want to let everybody rock out and do it how they want. But, you know, he was like, you know, some people aren't on the same time zone as you, which I understand that. We got, you know, Sin over there in Australia, you know, on a completely different time zone. But, you know, we make it work, you know, but it's interesting to know where everyone is from so we can try to organize things and, you know, just attack things from a different angle and be even more strategic if we can. The more information and data we have of our community, you know, obviously not socials and stuff like that, but, you know, just location wise, not your exact location, but, you know, that helps us with better marketing opportunities, you know, different things that we might not have knew that we can do, you know. So super bullish, y'all. Juan says, I feel you, man. That's why NDAs are important. I am willing to sign one. Yeah, I'm not even we got some stuff so bullish, you know, I can't even, you know, I just gotta, you know, hold it between, you know, myself and, you know, those that are helping me, you know, with that. But y'all will be happy though. Crypto's FBI says, I like your honesty and trueness, brother. So far, no BS like other bigger major meme like Shib, so-called dev. Satoshi, y'all know, come on now. That's dirty. You know I'm Shib Army, man. You can't do Satoshi like that right here, right now. I mean, I know people feeling different, but, you know, I'm bullish on Shib. So it's just hard to, you know, I would say I'm always keep it 1,000 with y'all with everything. You know, if it's something I feel I need to, you know, let y'all know, of course, you know, y'all going to be informed, but things take time, man. So I'm not just going to, you know, fub myself out of Shiba Inu. Yeah, I wish things were done a little bit differently. I wish Shiba Inu was used as the, you know, as the governance token or the actual token of the blockchain of Shibarium. I would have preferred that, you know. So we all don't agree on different things, but at the same time, you know, we don't want to tear the project down. Mitchell says, shout out to the UK. Vote Vegas. High Roller says, a few bugs on the stream. It's coming back up now. Okay. The most ultimate YouTuber says, will Vegas Inu token be available on Coinbase in the future? That's a good question that I can't answer, but it would be nice. A1 says, if you want to see reflections, connect your wallet to Trust. Your pre-sale will show as your transaction, and current token balance should be different due to reflections. Facts. Crypto says, what about the transfers? What do you mean, what about the transfers, bro? I'm not sure what you're asking. Vote Inu Scottish Crypto says, maybe a utility could be to use our Vegas Inu token at your store, ? You never know what can happen, man. Kay Lily says, I'm in there like swimwear. Crypto says, what is the tax on transfers from wallet to wallet? I believe someone reached out and told me, I thought it was 6%, to be honest, but it might be 12%. It might be 12% for just, you know, all transactions, whether it's buy, sale, or transfer. But I'm not 100% sure. So if you want to test it out first with a smaller amount just to see, you know, maybe a couple bucks just to see, you know, what the transfer tax is, you can do that. Jadarius Butler says, pre-sale gang, salute. Humble says, pre-sale squad, salute. K Little said, I got in at 1 million market cap. Nice work. You up about almost 2x, you know, from where you got in at. Crypto B-Well says, pre-sale squad. Eyeball says, MJ in the house, LFG. Humble says, I'm in there like swimmer. Yo, we say that all the time over here. Landis says, that VIT pre-sale position, though. Mike Jones says, we're going to keep commenting all day, DD. Get your water ready for that dry throat. Hey, in fact, I got a Sprite sitting right here. I definitely need some. Humble says, Sandra, you are a legend, G. Mike Jones says, pre-sale / raise squad. Man, I want y'all that's taking, you know, initiative in the community to step up as leaders. I want y'all to really know that, you know, I truly appreciate y'all. And if we ever make a movie off this one day, and I got the ability to, I'm gonna have y'all play y'all characters in the movie, man. Y'all gonna have to, I don't know if anybody, you know, how y'all will feel about that, but that's if y'all want to. That's how, you know, I'm how grateful and appreciative I am of y'all. We turn this to a movie one day, y'all. Y'all gonna have to, you know, play the future or the present day versions of yourselves. Y'all gonna have the younger actors, you know, depending on how long it take that plays you. But y'all know how I go with those movies. Jadari says, bro, you ever heard of the high rollers? Shout out to I'm not even sure, Hatoshi Vegas Inu high rollers pulling up in UFOs. Salute, man. Shout out to bro. This is who y'all you seen create, some of our Vegas Inu token songs. If you've seen some of those meme style songs that we got, shout out to bro. He's the one who created this for us. So salute. I love seeing the community step up where they can and add value to the project in whatever way. All these people that you hear me right now mention that have done something for the project like that, they volunteered to do it. They stepped up to do it. That's what it's about. High Roller says live chart stream is back up there. We're a few auto start settings and YouTube that's needed adjusted. We are live once again. Okay, shout out to him. Make sure y'all check out the High Rollers live stream if you want to keep up with the Vegas Inu token price chart live, or you just want to see what's going on all in one place when it comes to comments and tracking the chart. If you're just bored and want to just watch it, or if it's going crazy and you want to watch it and I'm not on, then you can check it out right there. One says, I told him we rolling out the red carpet. Jadari says, we're going to show you better than we can tell you. That's what I'm talking about, man. PZ said, we're going to show you better than we can tell you. A1 says, we'll show them better. Mike says, 4,000 equals, not including taxes. What's that? I'm not sure. 518 million. Humble says, we got some of the best women in Web3/crypto. Yeah, facts. PAP Vision says, I'm not taking nothing out now. I'm riding it as high as it will go first. High rolling like a high roller. Salute. Can't do nothing but salute that. Trump says, how many total coins are there? And are you owner, right, DeMarco? There is a 1 trillion token supply, and I'm not the owner, but I am the developer of the project. He tried to trick me right there. Y'all see how he tried to get me? Y'all seen that? That's the feds or something. He tried to slide that in there real quick. Y'all gotta, remember, you gotta be quicker than that, man. A1 says, we truly appreciate you. Best dev in the space. Sandra says, Georgia. Mike says, yes, DD is the dev and total is 1 trillion tokens. Margaret says, hello from Minneapolis. That's what's up, man. We cousins, Margaret. I'm from Wisconsin, so we right next door to each other. A1 says, Alabama roll tide. Vote Scottish Crypto said Highlands in Scotland, 2 a.m. here. Whoa, Scottish Crypto, you really in Scotland? I thought your name was just Scottish Crypto, but you was somewhere in, I don't know, California somewhere. You actually in Scotland? That is crazy, y'all. That shows y'all we global. Crypto says we're gonna show you better than we can tell you. Landon says Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay. Danny says Boston. Eyeball says Croatia. Sheesh. Mike Jones says Pennsylvania. Okay. Crypto B Well said Memphis. Adrian says from Barbados initially, but living in Toronto. Okay, that's what's up, man. It's cool to see where some of y'all from. Tillery Mills said, show better than we can tell you. Join our Telegram chat. Vegas Inu token. Kate Lily says Texas, baby. Hatoshi says down under, I believe. So that's Australia, I believe. Crypto FBI says VIT the best honesty project so far. Juan says Texas. Y'all, and make sure y'all stay tuned to the stream, man. I see a couple of y'all jumping off, a couple of y'all yawning. But we will be talking about Bitcoin and more coming, soon in this stream. Also some Shiba Inu, but why not take the opportunity to put y'all on, Vegas Inu token under a $2 million market cap. Some of y'all will thank me, and some of y'all will wish y'all were able to thank me because you took that opportunity, but not financial advice. Jadari says in Colorado from Mississippi. Okay, that's what's up. High rollers said Pennsylvania. Okay, that's dope. Gary says, I did claim my tokens. I will hit up TG to see if I am missing something. Okay, appreciate that. Tillery says Florida, mod for the project. Vegas Inu token, LFG, come to Florida. Shout out to Tillery. Yes, one of our moderators helping, keep the project going forward. Appreciate that. Love Vibe says, we can show you better than we can tell you. Y'all better listen to them. Those of y'all on the sidelines, it's cool. We're going to show you better than we can tell you. That's all. It's cool. A1 says they don't know what you know about SHIB, so they struggle a little. If y'all knew, everything I knew about SHIB, and everything I understand about these crypto markets, you would be still bullish on Shiba Inu. And that's not financial advice, but for those that are shaking themselves or tricking themselves out of their own spots, Essence says, I tried to delete my comment. It had a major typo. Love Vibe said Georgia. Carlos says in there like swimwear. Haha, love it. Juan says, I didn't have an issue with the transfer. Roland says 3 mil market cap on his way. Loving the reflections. Thanks, December D. You welcome, bro. Shout out to Roland. David G says, of course, Biden has to get his cut. They're greedy. Essence says, let me play myself. LOL. Roland Rodriguez said pre-sale is fire. Salute to Roland, man. One of the channel members as well. Shout out to Humble, another channel member. Says, I'm pulling up in a Toyota Corolla GS. Okay, y'all ain't got nothing on me. And connect the dots. Notice how, I want y'all to pay attention. Notice how y'all notice, you see all these people, look next to his name, how he has a little badge next to his name. Notice how all my channel members, most of them, I don't know, I didn't check in with each and every one of them, but you notice how all the ones here that have that channel member badge next to their name were a part of the pre-sale. So the people who, you know, that's showing that the people who, you know, have faith in me, who, you know, are supportive of me, you know, they're willing to, you know, really go the distance and, you know, show that support. Look how they were rewarded by showing even more support and joining the pre-sale. You know what they say, what comes around goes around. You put in good, you get good out. You put in bad, you get bad out. It's that simple. Those are universal, you know, laws. That's that, you know, that's the law. So shout out to those putting in good, man. Gary says, I have lots of faith in you, dude. The first night you talked about it, the pre-sale, I trusted you enough to put some skin in the game. I appreciate that, Gary. Ladybug's Crypto Lounge in the building, another channel member. Y'all got to connect the dots. We got some names in the space, you know, and if y'all haven't heard of her, make sure y'all go show her some love. Right? Screenshot, if you're on your phone, screenshot this. If you know, at the computer, wherever you at, you know, make sure you remember to check her out. You know, we ain't made it official yet. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, y'all connect the dots. But shout out to Ladybug's Crypto Lounge. Salute. Quintessential said Los Angeles. Trump says, no, bro, not trying to trick you. LOL, I'm not a Fed. All right. Ladybug says Kentucky. Humble said Michigan. Carlos said Michigan. Silver Platter said, yo, D, you ever been to K-Town? K-Town, what, in Chicago on the west side? Future says Louisiana, you heard me. Okay. Kieran says Birmingham, UK. That's what's up. Petey saluting Ladybug. Ladybug said, hey, Petey. Mitchell says Ladybug voting it. Essence says I'm a lifelong Michigander, but I'm in Tennessee for the moment. Okay. David says Trump 24, Trump for president. Roland says October Bull Run. Gary says David, Trader, GTFO of my country. Ladybug said, what's up, Mitchell? Diego says Trump 2024. Crypto FBI says I love SHIB and hold a big bag, but not by the so-called Shiba Inu official dev team. Bro, make all crap to sell to the SHIB army, but one lies after another. 100% proven facts. So yeah, there's some people that feel like that. There's some people that feel like, you know, that, you know, the team is just creating things to sell to the community that don't support, you know, Shiba Inu. I heard that argument. And, you know, I can't say that, you know, now, I don't just believe that's what's happening. I believe some people aren't fully seeing the full picture. I can't see why people would feel like that, especially when it's like, why won't you just use Shiba Inu for, you know, some of these things that y'all are developing? Like Shiba Inu was getting no love when it comes to, you know, being the actual one that's used, unless it counts for like one of the DAOs or something like that. She basically, you know, isn't being used to, you know, for, to basically run or facilitate any of these other projects that are going on. And I can understand that, but that's why I always tell y'all, Ryoshi said we are all Ryoshi. If there's something you want to see, develop it, build it, make the connections, you know, network, make it happen. Take the initiative to do it. You don't have to ask permission from the team. Cam says, congrats to all pre-sale gangland high rollers. Blah, da, da, salute. Gary says, funny you support a man who would kick you into Mexico based on your name, even if you were a natural U.S. citizen. All right, y'all, we ain't gonna go too far into the politics, man, because y'all know how that get. We gonna get into the Vegas Inu token. David says, come on, bro, get to the point. Let me see. Was he referring to me? Yeah, see, David, this is what you call impatient money right here. It's impatient money. That's cool. We like when we see impatient money because those of y'all that have been around for a while, y'all know what happened to impatient money. PAP says, I'm in the boot, Louisiana. Vote Bull says, this could moon soon. Ladybug's Crypto Lounge showing love. Mitchell says, London. Silver Platter says, K-Town, Wisconsin. Okay, no, I ain't never heard of no K-Town, Wisconsin. I don't know what you, oh, Kenosha? Is that what you're talking about, K-Town? PAP Vision says, and I'll produce it. Let's go. Okay, the PAP Vision just say she'll produce the Vegas Inu token movie. Is that what you just said, PAP Vision? Crypto FBI says selling all my bone for Vegas Inu token, true and honesty project. Hey, that ain't financial advice, but you know I ain't gonna be mad at you. You know, I can't be mad at you for wanting to support our project. You know, even harder. Danny says, loving the community so much. So glad to be a part of the high rollers, man. Appreciate you being a part of us. Quintessential said, December, we got to get to Vegas. Inu promoted everywhere. Sexy red to wear a t-shirt. LOL. I'm just saying, y'all, we're going to be having some very unique advertising and marketing, you know, things taking place. But, you know, just be patient, y'all. Give it time. Don't worry. Danny says, let me see. I read that. Diego says, where to buy it? PancakeSwap. David says, amen to that, brother. Goes around, comes around. Essence says, dang, Telegram has 1,031 members now. Y'all go join the Telegram family. I'm telling you. Super close-knit crypto family. Diego says, LOL, Gary. So how does that work? Humble says, let me know when starting the movie. Humble says, I'm playing my part 100. That's what's up, man. Shout out to everybody that's going to play their part in the movie, man. Kay Lily said, Telegram is live. Yeah. The Telegram link is in the description section of this video. Crypto FBI said, Vegas Inu token, VIC will make millionaires in 2023. Garan, damn teeth. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it's something bullish. Now, finally caught up with all the comments, man. Shout out to everybody with the comments. Shout out to those that came through. Well, Venture Empathetic that came through with the super chat, and also Kieran for becoming a channel member, man. Super, super grateful for y'all. So let's take a look at this. All right. Vegas Inu token right now, 501921, up 2.5% in the last 24 hours. All-time high price from launch gets us at a 555% gain. Right now, we are sitting at $153,000 in locked liquidity. Super strong liquidity right there. Especially, this is one thing I think people overlook. We have 387 holders, y'all, with $153,000 in locked liquidity. That's crazy. That's very strong. That's why a sale like this, even though we're this early on, a sale, you know, $7,000 doesn't, and it was actually like $7,600, so almost an $8,000 sale, you know, just barely put a little dent in our chart that the community is already almost 50% recovered. You know, this is a strong, strong community, y'all. And those that are, you know, laying the foundation right now, part of the foundation, you know, I think y'all will be very happy that you are. So $1.92 million market cap. Again, token supply 1 trillion. And we got an AMA scheduled tomorrow. So we got an AMA scheduled with Crypto Latina. Let me go to the Vegas Inu token Twitter page. Okay, let me get a refresh just to see, you know, just to see. Okay, 687 followers right now. Some people might look at that number and think that's a low amount, but let me let y'all in on a little secret. You know, a lot of these projects that first launch and all this stuff, a lot of those followers you see are paid for. They are not true community members. They are not people who truly support the project. So many people have reached out to me right now like, oh my God, we can get you 20,000 followers in 3 days, blah, blah, blah. No, thank you. Like, yeah, the number will look cool, but our engagement will be super low. We would have 20,000 followers with 105 likes on a post, or 17, 18 likes on this post, 25 likes on this post, 28 likes on this post, 36 likes on this post, you know, 47 likes on this post. Like, you know, with the number that we're at, 687, that's some cool engagement. We can get higher. But if we had 20,000, you know, 50,000 followers or something, that would look crazy. Because the people that are fake followers, they don't really engage with the content. They just are followers, basically bots, and, you know, people who don't really care about what you have going on. I'd rather this be all organic. Remember, structure, scalability, and self-sustainability. You have to structure it, and, you know, there's a few different pillars to the structure, but one of those pillars of the structure is the organicness of the community, an organic project that trickles into the rest of everything else. So Vegas Inu token, come give us a follow on Twitter. 687 organic, genuine supporters who want to, support, or because we only got 387 holders. So about 300 of these people are on the sidelines right now. They might be waiting for a website. They might be waiting for a web paper, or a white paper. They might be, waiting to get, a paycheck, waiting to get some extra funds to be able to, have some money to put towards it. Maybe waiting for one of their other projects to pump so they can take some funds out and come to Vegas Inu token. We don't know. But still a lot of people on the sidelines. But these are all people who are truly interested in the project. Obviously might be a couple, promo bots or scammers or something like that just watching, but very, very high rate of our organic community. So right here, our last pin post is our quick audit by Block Safemoon. Shout out to them. Vegas Inu is safe. High rollers, Vegas Inu token audit. Take a look at that. Owner can't mint tokens after initial deploy. Owner can't set max transaction amount. Owner can't set blacklist. Owner can't set fees. Owner can't pause trading. Proxy contract and token not found. So shout out to them. Also, AMA tomorrow. So let me go open up this post. Shout out to Crypto Latina. Make sure y'all come show her some love. This is retweeted on the Vegas Inu token Twitter page, as well as my page, DecemberDeMarco. Come show her some love, y'all. Get her followers up, get her subscribers up before turn on those notifications, so that way when we do go live for the AMA, y'all can show up in abundance. Y'all can show our strength. Y'all can show anybody that might be on the sidelines waiting and just need that little extra push. Y'all might be able to show that during this AMA. So come show up, support. I'll be answering some questions about Vegas Inu token. Obviously the questions that I can't answer without jeopardizing anything. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's our first AMA. I'm excited to share more about the project. Some of y'all heard, most of the things that will be said. There might be a few sneak peeks during the AMA, connect the dots. But for the most part, this is for newer people who haven't heard anything about the project and, from her community. So shout out to her for giving us this platform, being able to spread the word about Vegas Inu token, and, even having the confidence in us to allow us on her platform to spread the word. I appreciate that. So shout out to Crypto Latina, y'all. Show her some support. Also, man, crazy. Take a look at this. Devoted legend himself, Pablo Crow, man. Pablo says, I did get a bag of Vegas Inu token to support my brother, DecemberDeMarco, around $1.6 million market cap. I will check on it in a couple months. This is, you see how you see that? Well, first off, shout out to bro. Appreciate the support. I told him I can't wait for him to start his first project so I can support him the same way, but you see the mentality that he has right there. Didn't care what the market cap was, didn't care. Some people probably were scared around 1.6 million. Now look, we went over 2 million, $2.25 million market cap all time high. At the time when I believe he was getting told about it, we were right around that range and he just bought in, and look what he said. I will check on it in a couple months. Not I'm gonna be, panicking and, looking at the chart every 30 seconds and, making sure my money is saved. He put in what he's willing to afford risk losing. And you're going to check on it in a couple months. That's how you do it. Not saying you can't check on it more often. Not saying just leave your investment dangling or anything like that. But just don't be all emotional about it. Because if you're emotional about it, that means you did it wrong in the first place. That means you put in too much. If you're complaining or if you're scared or if you're overly nervous about it, don't get me wrong. Nobody wants to lose any amount of their hard-earned money. But don't put in more than you're willing to risk losing. And it's not saying you're going to lose your money, of course. But, it's just saying to keep your emotions in check. Don't put your rent money in. Don't put your money that you don't know if you're going to need it in the next 48 hours, 72 hours, whatever, 96 hours. Don't put that money in unless it's money that you are okay with letting it sit and do what it has to do and blossom and, then that's fine. But if you're going to be crying about it, that means you're putting in too much. But shout out to Pablo, man. Appreciate the support. And then also shout out to David G, said crypto isn't going to be boring soon. We had to reply with it's already fun with Vegas Inu token. And also, I need all y'all that are tuning in and truly support what we're doing here. It's absolutely free to come engage with these posts. It's absolutely free to share a post. It's absolutely free to comment. It's absolutely free to tell somebody about the project. Like I said, we need as much of free marketing as we can get. So take a look at this. Vegas Inu token is up 546% in our first week. Let's hit the jackpot together and see where we are in the next 7 days. You might want to spread the word about us before we start rolling. You know, it's going to be people that didn't want to call the project simply because we're behind the project. They're going to just because of that. They might say it's for other reasons or whatnot, but you know, truthfully, might be because, you know, just because we're behind the project and people don't want to maybe support it, which we got enough people that we're going to do fine regardless. But they may sit on the sidelines and watch us, but they're going to feel so salty knowing that they had the opportunity to call us. You know, obviously there's going to be some people out there, you know, preying on our downfall, but you know, that's why we just going to keep, you know, pushing, keep grinding, you know, keep doing what it takes, keep doing what we got to do. And, you know, and we're going to take this wherever we got to take it, man. But take a look at some of the other projects. We got Chew, Long Rui, Dragon, Main, and Baby Psyop. Take a look at all these projects and look at how much they are up for the week. Vegas Inu token has the highest gains in this list right here for the week. So even though some projects seem more exciting, they might have more holders, but when it comes to actual gains, take a look. No, you know what they say, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. 546%, 546.9. And this is before we hit that 555. The screenshot was taken at that point. So, but yeah, 555% gains in a week. Super bullish. Michael Jordan says, LOL, Vegas Inu token will win every time. High Roller Nation, Vegas Inu token, DecemberDeMarco. And he says, in this corner, a man who describes everything is bearish. And in this corner, a guy who loves saying Vegas Inu to the moon. Y'all already know what time it is. Take a look at this. Place your bets on Vegas Inu token. It's about to heat up. Warning, this is only the beginning. Vegas Inu token, high rollers of crypto, hashtag meme coin. Take a look. We got people dropping 11 beans at once. So that's somebody that's bullish. You know, over a $2,500 buy. That's someone that, you know, understands where this project, you know, has the potential to go to. And they bought in with that at a $2.172 million market cap. So, you know, whoever this is, you know, not financial advice, but be patient. I think you'll be glad that you did that. Vegas Inu token, new all-time high, $2.25 million market cap. Win $10 million market cap much soon. Vegas Inu, high rollers, BSC gems alert. How would y'all feel if y'all woke up tomorrow and Vegas Inu token was like at a $3 to $4 million market cap? That would be crazy. Vegas Inu token high rollers up 505% in the first week. So this is as we move further down the timeline. I wonder where we'll be after the first month. Let me know, where do some of y'all predict we will hit as far as market cap wise within our first month or after that first month? How high do you think we can reach a market cap? I'm truly curious on what some of y'all think, you know, based on y'all experience and knowledge of the space. Of course, I can give mine, but I'm interested in what y'all think. Vegas Inu token, Vegas Inu meme coin, and this is a pre-sale world. They're tracking the top gainers after pre-sale launches. That's an important statistic to have or analytic to keep track of. There's a lot of projects that do pre-sales, but nobody really keeps up with how these projects do after the pre-sale. Take a look at this one. This company right here, Pre-Sale World. They got us at number 2 for best project launched after their pre-sale. And this was, you know, just at the moment they took the screenshot. We continue to move up. But, you know, to be in the top 2 projects to launch after having a pre-sale out of all those different tokens. If you sync that list, when we did our pre-sale, there were just a countless list of different projects that you could choose from. And, you know, somehow we ended up in the top 2. You know, I think it's the community. I think it's, you know, a part of it, me being behind the project, you know, and, you know, just the community and what we could do together. That's what I think. And also, another super bullish thing, connect the dots. Like I said, when heavy hitters in the space, influencers in the space start organically migrating towards the project, you know, from the efforts of the community. Because think about it, people, influencers in the space, we look at communities. We look for indication of a successful project. One of those indications is a active, engaged community. So when y'all continue to raid influential people like Crypto Zeus, Pablo Crow, you know, Yan World, you know, Matthew Perry, Clay Bro, you know, Crypto Face, you know, whoever, all these different people, Space Chicks, you know, anybody, eventually they take notice and they say, this is a strong community. Let me check them out because we like good plays too. And eventually seeing that bullishness, they can become, you know, a true supporter of the project. So shout out to Crypto Zeus. He actually did buy into the project. So he sitting nicely on some gains as well. And, you know, he did this on his own. You know, of course, the community did, you know, show up to support or display the strength of our community. but he chose to talk about Vegas Inu token and put it in one of his videos on his own. And salute to Crypto Zeus. We definitely appreciate that. So that's what it's about, y'all. You've got to connect the dots on what we're doing here. It takes time, but you know, when you finally recognize what's going on, it'll make a lot of sense. Congratulations, high rollers. Just hit a new all-time high, 2.07 million market cap, $3 million market cap. So it's just going back in, time into some of the accomplishments that we hit for our second time right here. Congratulations, high rollers. We are back at a $2 million market cap on our 7th day. This is just the beginning. New all-time high coming shortly. And shortly after that, we did reach a new all-time high. Tell a friend about us. It's still early. They'll be glad you did. And that's facts. It's still early, even right now. Today is only day 8. Last call before Vegas Inu token, $2 million market cap. Imagine being able to say you were in Vegas Inu token before a $2 million market cap. I remember I said that last time when we were just about to cross $1 million market cap. I said, imagine being able to say you were in Vegas Inu token after $1 million market cap. After that, we blasted through it. After we hit $1 million market cap, a few hours after that, we made it to a $2 million market cap. So, it's still early. Even if it could seem high, you won't be thinking that when we're at a 10 million, 25 million, $50 million market cap, $100 million market cap. You'll be like, man, I'm glad I bought in at that, under that $2 million market cap or before $3 million market cap, whatever. And also pay attention that I actually try to put out the alerts. I try to put it out there, and let y'all know, like, this is your chance. It's just up to you. I can't tell you what to do, but, connect the dots. So big Chad buy right there. And then shout out to Pablo Crow said, a big shout out to DecemberDeMarco for being one of the real ones in crypto. Wish you unlimited success, brother. That's what it's about, man. Like I said, when you put in good, you get good out. It's that simple. Sometimes you might get it, everything ain't perfect. Everything doesn't always go the right way. But for the most part, overall, you put in good, you're going to overall get good out. And that's what it's about, building connections, networking. And, you can rub elbows with people in the space like Pablo and, very influential, strong community behind them. And when you can impress those people, they're more than willing to, share the project with their community. And that's all organic, y'all. I didn't pay Pablo to say that. I didn't pay Pablo to tweet us. I didn't pay Pablo to do anything. So, that's super bullish. That's super organic. That's what it's about. Because he's invested himself now. Now he has a bag. Crypto Zeus has a bag. So now it's in their best interest as well to help support and push the project. When y'all see posts like this, you see BSC Daily, name 3 projects will 100x in the next bull run. In the last cycles, it's memes, metaverse, GameFi, DeFi, layer ones, etc. Next trends, next trendsetters. Vegas Inu token. When y'all see posts like this, y'all got to let them know. Rate it with Vegas Inu token, all our, hashtags, and then share the post inside of our Telegram so the rest of the community can come, add some engagement as well. But Las Vegas locally says Michael Jordan is supporting the Vegas economy at Aria tonight. So shout out to MJ and the MJ, the Vegas Inu token MJ as well. Da Vinci says you can actually change your life and build generational wealth in one crypto cycle if you play your cards right. And that's facts. Most people say it takes 2 cycles. Most people say you got to be around, for 2 crypto cycles in order to fully understand. Because that first cycle, you might get lucky here and there. You might, have a couple wins, that'll make you grin. But at the same time, you will leave a lot of money on the table or, jump off, just too soon from some projects. And, I've been there. I've experienced that. I've done that where I left the extra, $250,000 on the table just by selling too soon. Where I thought I killed it. I thought I knocked it out the park. But y'all can't tell me no matter how much you make, an extra 250,000 wouldn't be a nice, cherry on top, or a nice, some whatever you want on top. Super, man, you just got to understand the space, and by that second bull run, that second market cycle, you're going to have a lot more knowledge. You're going to be a lot more educated. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know right from wrong this time. You're going to learn from your mistakes. Hopefully you do. That's the most important thing to do. Even if you're not making money in crypto right now, you should be educating yourself. The education is better than the short-term money because with the education, you're going to make long-term money. So please get yourself educated. So Space Chick says, I booked a trip to Las Vegas and hours later learned about Vegas Inu token. Come on now. Connect the dots, man. $100 million. That's, That's like one of those coincidences that's not a coincidence. It's more like a sign, you know. Humble says, go to bed and wake up. We at $2 million market cap in 8 hours. Vegas Inu token is not done. We growing. Don't miss the train. Choo choo ride it. Come on, ride the train. Vegas Inu token, base dev, DecemberDeMarco, Vegas Inu token, me, Vegas high roller. Then MJ says, good mother effing morning. This is beyond insane. I went to sleep at a $950,000 market cap. You got to be crazy to sell now. Website and white paper haven't even been released. Vegas Inu token out here starting the bull run. DecemberDeMarco to go. And take a look. So he went to sleep at $950,000 market cap and woke up with over an additional $1 million market cap added on to it. So yeah, that's a nice way to wake up. And then take a look at this. Big Chaz coming through. Shout out to whoever this was that came through with a $4,200 buy. And that was at a $1.3 million market cap. So now that we are, you know, been over $2 million market cap, back under it slightly at $1.93 million market cap, I think, you know, he has some gains. He's in profit. And then take a look, other, you know, callers in the space, influential channels or pages in the space. Keep an eye on us. Dex Tool Gems, like 3 of our posts. Coin Graph News, like the posts we're mentioned in. Take a look right here. We were top 2 gainer. Vegas Inu token, we are top 2 gainer right now. This is our 2nd day in the top gainers list. Imagine what's to come after hitting $2 million market cap in only 6 days. It's still early. Connect the dots, hits $2 million market cap in our first 6 days. So it didn't even take a week to do that. You know, and all that's happening right now on the chart is us taking a breather. So also, you know, trying to connect the dots with Jake. I don't know if Jake heard us yet, but y'all got to go, you know what I'm saying, put Jake on. Let Jake know, you know, check out the Vegas Inu token. Jake is somebody else I rock with in the space as well. You know, I've been on his channel before. I'm not sure if y'all seen that live stream or, you know, that was a pretty cool stream. So shout out to Jake for having me on the channel. But yeah, y'all go let Jake know. You know, let him know before, you know, as early as possible, I'll just say, so he can let his community know, so they can appreciate, you know, some of the things he has to say, you know, when it comes to these meme coin plays, man. This one is it's a gem. I'll just say that. And then also, y'all got to let Adam Sheldon know. Come on now. Adam Sheldon, the captain, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to get Adam on board as well. Let him know that, you know, we would love to have a captain, a part of the Vegas Inu token community. So, you know, these are people that you want to continue to build, you know, rapport with. You want to engage with their posts, you know, and just, you know, get them a friendly reminder like, hey, you know, we appreciate everything you're doing, but also, you know, check out Vegas Inu token. You might be glad you did. And then Space Chick says, if you aren't on the BNB chain gang, get on it. Don't miss out on 2% reflections. Think of the bull market. It's only day 5. You are early. High rollers, Vegas Inu token, and top gainers. New all-time high, $1 million market cap. So shout out to her spreading the word, doing what she can. This is what it's truly about. Bringing, you know, influential people in the space, them becoming organic supporters or authentic supporters, you know, being invested themselves and, you know, willing to, you know, help get the word out about it. So second day in the row top gainers list. Let's see where we are at. This is when we were up 300% in 7 days. So, you know, you see we're growing. And then this was a cool post right here. Don't buy Vegas Inu token if you're allergic to gains, because we are high rollers of DeFi. Only buy Vegas Inu token if you are okay with a slight chance of dizziness when you check your Vegas Inu token balance, because you receive 2% reflections from every buy and sell. Then also Space Chick says, I believe Vegas Inu token is not a gamble. It's a sound investment. Check it out. With a dev like DecemberDeMarco, you can't go wrong. Why chance it? Go with the best of the best with no questions, man. Shout out to Space Chick being super bullish on what we got going on over here. And then also shout out to Vote Inu, man. Take a look at this post from Vote Inu. So Vote Inu tweet, you know, quoting, tweeting posts with Vegas Inu in it, you know, and we're both, you know, kind of one and the same. Y'all know I'm a part of the Vote Army too. A lot of y'all are part of the Vote Army with me, you know, so you know, super bullish. In fact, let's give gangbangers a follow. But take a look at what he said. Well, damn, it just keeps going and going. Vit not playing. Vegas Inu token he talking about, y'all. And the Spark bot will not let me miss another rip or dip at Vegas Inu token at Vote Inu. So this is in response to him getting 66% gains on Vegas Inu token using the Vote Inu new utility, the Spark bot. And, you know, Vatoshi paying attention, y'all. You know, shout out to Vatoshi, man. Salute. take a look, man. Connect the dots. We're following in some very, successful footsteps. If you want to, connect those dots. But shout out to Vatoshi. He says, this is how you voted with SparkBot. DeFi trading has never been easier and more voted. Get your wallets generated in seconds and start voting. Shout out to Vatoshi and gangbangers as well. Abdul says the best launch in BSC chain in years. I've seen like Smooth and Silk. We high rollers just achieved $1 million market cap. Kudos to Vegas Inu Token team and DecemberDeMarco. He knows the business. I hereby call everyone to Vegas Inu Token for benefits. Vegas Inu, and this was back at $1 million market cap. So those that did listen to him at this level, they're happy they did. Then Phil says $100 million market cap incoming. One of the best crypto projects in the space. Shout out to Phil Kryptonite, man. And then KGR007 says, if you wondered what a 1000x looks like at the beginning, you are still early. 1000x gems, BNB, crypto, Shiba Army strong, safe army, chasing that feeling. So what he's basically trying to let y'all know, if you never had a 1000x gain, this is what it looks like early on in the project. I know it can sometimes look a little more expensive or like you're late to the party, but remember, we are still very early. And then shout out to Simbag. She says, this reminds me of Binance Smart Chain in 2021, just after SafeMoon took off, when projects were randomly running to $1 billion market cap. Impeccable vibes. Vegas Inu Token bringing back BSC. DecemberDeMarco, she tagged CZ, Vegas Inu Token, VIT, and CT. And then shout out to Crypto Zeus, says today's big crypto news. Watch below. Bitcoin's ETFs looking super bullish. We will be talking about that as well. Binance Square building, big geopolitical unrest, Vegas Inu Token price chart blowing up. And he let his people know this was before we reached all-time high. So, shout out to Crypto Zeus for, getting the word out to the people. But also Microsoft going big into gaming and potentially crypto. So think about that, y'all. Vegas Inu Token is big enough to where we make in top news, points inside of Crypto Zeus's, video, y'all. That's super, super bullish, man. XRP says Vegas Inu Token, I keep hearing about life-changing money, but up until now, all I've experienced is a lot of little wins. Y'all, this might be it. The first pre-sale that I've been a part of that turned a little BNB into a whole BNB. Some big ups to DecemberDeMarco, man. Shout out to all y'all for supporting me, man. Bigger ups to y'all for believing in me and, just supporting the project. Now, Michael Jim says, this is giving me early SHIB vibes. Vegas born, Vegas Inu Token, Vegas Inu. And then Crypto Zoo says Vegas Inu Token drop some more tweets. The market cap is now 1.8 million. Solid organic growth. And then you heard them, high rollers. Let's get it trending. Vegas Inu Token and trending. So I'm gonna jump back over to now, going into some Bitcoin news and things like that. But just really want to warm y'all up to what's going on with Vegas Inu Token. So appreciate everybody for supporting what we got going on. This is still just the beginning. And then Crypto Zoo says, noticing lots of Vegas Inu mentions on Twitter. Said, what's up with Vegas Inu Token? Getting some strong organic growth vibes with this altcoin. Something special brewing with it. And this was early on before, he actually bought into the project. And now he's actually a high roller with us. So salute to everybody. Take a look here. This was, the 14th. So 2 days ago, we were only at 328, now at 387. So slow organic growth, and it's exponentially increasing. So hopefully y'all do y'all due diligence. Now let's check out what's going on over here with Bitcoin. I'm gonna check out a few more comments after this quick rundown. So if you haven't heard, Bitcoin just tried to do his dance today, y'all. Let's jump over to the charts so y'all can see. So if we type in Bitcoin though first right now, all the top news stories we see, Bitcoin, BlackRock says SEC hasn't approved this Bitcoin ETF. Bitcoin price jump after false report on SEC BlackRock ETF approval. Bitcoin hovers above 28,000 after ETF reports prove false. U.S. government among largest Bitcoin holders with over 5 billion in Bitcoin. Why the U.S. government has 5 billion in Bitcoin? The SEC needs to provide more clarity around crypto ETFs. BlackRock paper is jaw-dropping. The truth about your fortune. So, all these different articles talking about Bitcoin ETFs. That's the hottest thing in the space right now. There was a rumor that went around this weekend saying, and I seen the rumor too, I didn't jump on it because I didn't see it from any official sources, but Okay, I thought y'all know who we got to raid too. I want y'all to raid Crypto RS. I just seen his name right here on the Coin Market Cap side of things where you can leave the messages. But yeah, we with somebody in the community in the mod section, get a raid going on Crypto RS. I want to see a raid taking place on him by the time we, in this live stream. I want to go and see it already in motion. So shout out to whoever takes the initiative on that, man. I appreciate it. But people going crazy right now with these Bitcoin ETFs. Somebody started a rumor and said that, SEC wasn't going to appeal their decision, basically saying the SEC gave up on this, fight against keeping, crypto held down. So people got very, very bullish on that. Take a look at how bullish people got. Right now, we got Bitcoin at $28,400, up 4.3%. Do you understand how bullish that is? Now I understand 4.23% doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but remember in stocks and the bigger assets like Bitcoin, a few percentage is a big deal. In the stock market, if you can get 5% gains in a day, they will congratulate you. Crypto, we just a little spoiled, so we're used to seeing a chart that can do 200, 150, 300% in a day, but Bitcoin up 4.2%. That's at where it's at right now at 28,401 with an overall crypto market cap of 1.09 trillion. So take a look at how bullish Bitcoin got today, y'all, on a rumor. So this is a good sign. I like to see this because we seen Bitcoin reach 29,368, which we're going to see the last time we seen that price, which has been a minute. But I like to see this because this snitched itself out. You notice we see the markets going, slightly, in this uptrend, over the last day. Matter of fact, let's put it at a month. Notice how in a month view, yes, a lot of roller coaster rides, going on. But at the end of the day, at the end of the month, we're up higher than where we were when we started. We started down here at 26,500. And here we are at 28,400. So almost $2,000 in price action, in the green for Bitcoin over the last 30 days. So that's an uptrend. We're moving in an uptrend, right? But this right here snitched so hard, it couldn't even hide itself. This is giving us an indication of what's to happen if these Bitcoin ETFs are approved. Some people, I just heard somebody try to say it's priced in. Bullsh, as seeing this, it's not priced in. Because this came out of nowhere. Nobody expected, Bitcoin to damn near want to go to 30,000 today out of nowhere, off of a rumor. But this showed that when people get a catalyst, that's what it is, a new piece of information that people didn't really know, which we all know that the Bitcoin ETFs are, being, debated on right now, whatever. But nobody knew exactly where the price would go to, or if it would even of course we all assume it would positively affect the markets because how much money would come in, but just the news of it before it actually happens. This is usually we see a buy the rumor sell the news type of situation. This was a buy, just to show how bullish people were because they bought all the way up to 29,388 level. That means these people that were buying up here in this range thought that it would be going well beyond this point if that news was true. And this tells us that, this is a good sign because usually when the price has resistance and it pulls back, we fight our way back up to that point before breaking out beyond that point. So this is a discount right here, what you're seeing. Now, it's not financial advice, even though I know it looks high because we are in the green. And I don't like to, just with assets like this, buy on green days, especially super well-established ones like Bitcoin. But you better hope you already buckled in before that Bitcoin ETF news does drop. You better hope so, because this is giving you a sign of what's likely to happen. People are going to lose their minds and pump Bitcoin. So let's see when the last time we were at 29,388. Let's see. See it in a year. Okay, so where we are right now, the last time we were here, 28,000. Let's see. So 29,163. So it's a little bit higher, 29,400. So I'll say right about here. So the last time we were at 29K was August 14th, 2023. So, a little over a month ago, almost 2 months ago. But from that point on, we were unable to reclaim that level until today. So, that's a nice little dip that has been, filled. It is pulling back a little bit now because people, heard it was a rumor, but it still shows us that people won't be able to contain their excitement. They're going to buy when this news is approved. So what you do, being strategic, not financial advice, you position yourself early based on, whatever you think is going to take place. So bullish on Bitcoin. Overall market up 2.75%. Y'all, when this number right here, when a $1.09 trillion market cap reaches around 1.75, maybe even $1.5 trillion market cap, you're going to see the sentiment completely change. You're going to see people waving crypto flags. You're going to see people excited. You're going to see people as if they was bullish on crypto the entire time during this whole, couple year bear market. I'm telling y'all, the FOMO is real. Fear of missing out is a real, symptom or disease in crypto. Once people see what's going on, they see people making money, they want to join that. So, just be patient, y'all. Understand we are still very early, especially with Vegas Inu token and just crypto adoption as a whole. Ethereum at 1595 of 1.93%, BNB at 214 of 1.7%. And this is good for Vegas Inu token because we are built on top of BNB, meaning when BNB does well, we have a better chance at doing even better. Even though we did pump when BNB was pulling back, we pumped when the overall crypto market was pulling back, we pumped when Bitcoin was pulling back. We're doing our own thing right now, but that's just the power of community. Now, obviously we have to continue to push and work hard in order to sustain this level of growth and, of the floor that we have. Well, I'm confident we'll do so. We got real people in the community, real people that are, losing sleep for this project. So, we can do anything. XRP 49 cents up 1.5%. Solana at 24.32 up 9.5%. Jeez, what's going on with Solana today? I wonder why. If y'all know what's up with Solana today, why is it pumping? Let me know. I didn't get a chance to, I'm missing out on a lot of, things that I normally could keep tabs on because of the, development side of things, but it's no regrets. I'm learning a lot. I'm putting, also I'm doing some interesting things with the skills that I have combined with some of the things that could take place and dot to dot. But yeah, it's some interesting things going on right now behind the scenes. But yeah, I'm not able to just keep up on every single project like we were previously. Cardano 25 cents up 1.12%. Doge at 6 cents, back at that 6 cent level. We dropped down to 5% or 5 cent for a while. Tron at 8 cents up 2%. Timecoin at 197 up 2%. Matic at 53 cents up 2.5%. Litecoin at 63.21 up 2% in the green. DOT at 375. BCH at 228 5.43%, and Shiba Inu at 18th place by market cap with 507111. And Shiba Inu is bouncing back and forth between its 18th and 19th position because Chainlink and Shiba Inu are so close together in market cap. Both of them sitting at a $4.1 billion market cap. Shiba Inu at a $4.19 billion market cap, and Link at a $4.18 billion market cap. So slightly Shiba Inu is above it, but once Link starts to pump, it takes Shiba Inu spot. But super bullish, y'all, because I know that Shiba Inu can comfortably sit around an $8 billion market cap. So if we look at that and we see where does the 8 billion kick in, that puts us back in a top 10 project. And we know Shiba Inu should be a top 10 project. It's just, a lot of people, losing faith or, just not seeing a vision, or sometimes the markets being in the bear so long can shake people out. When people don't see any signs of hope, they're, losing interest. Other projects look shiny and attractive. They run from, some solid projects and they'll run to another one. So that could take place as well. But let's see. So let's go back over here. Let's see what they're talking about. BlackRock CEO or BlackRock says SEC hasn't approved its Bitcoin ETF. She's content blocking us. Okay, so shout out to CoinDesk for making this information free for us to access, man. Market wrap. Bitcoin hovers above 28,000 after ETF reports prove false. Meanwhile, the market continues to trend downwards amid higher than expected U.S. PPI and CPI data. So you got 24-hour increase of 5%. Market cap 556.23 billion. Volume $14.5 billion in volume. Sheesh. 28,501 on the price. It says Bitcoin is trading at 28.5, up 5% after a false report about the Securities and Exchange Commission approving the first Bitcoin spot ETF. Pushed up markets early Monday, US time. Earlier Monday, Bitcoin's price surged towards $30,000 due to a post on X, formerly Twitter, by the crypto news site Cointelegraph of a spot Bitcoin ETF approval, causing 100 million in liquidations. BlackRock and other sources quickly debunked the claim, and Cointelegraph later apologized for a tweet that led to the dissemination of inaccurate information. Y'all think about that. Think about when you are such an influential media source that if you just put out a tweet, it doesn't even have to be true. You can cause $100 million in liquidations. That means people that were shorting Bitcoin, betting that Bitcoin would go down, they got their bets in, basically saying Bitcoin would drop lower than the price that we are right now. Telegraph, or who was that? Yeah, Cointelegraph dropped that news. Prices shot up, breaking through everybody's stop losses. All the people, so when you're shorting, you buy in here. Your profit is down here as the price moves down. So you're shorting an asset. As the price moves down in this direction, that's your profit. If it moves up, you're losing money. So what people do is at their short entry position, they'll place their stop loss slightly above that. And if prices shoot up, they will get what's called stopped out, which will close out their position, and they'll take their, everybody has a different, risk ratio, or, risk to reward ratio that they want to use. But, some people 2%, some people 5%, some people, 10%, some people even more than that. Some people don't even use one. But most people who have one, they got liquidated out of their position. So, that's crazy to have that type of power. They accidentally drop Vegas Inu token, a tweet or something like that. We might get $100 million in volume. That'd be crazy. But BlackRock and other sources quickly debunked the claim, and Cointelegraph later apologized for a tweet that led to the dissemination of inaccurate information. So it looks like BlackRock might have been, obviously I know they're bullish on crypto, but it looks like for the short term, they might have had some, some shorts open, because this is what people will do. They will, in order to, they'll have, in order to protect their investments of, things that they're actually holding, they will short it and, play against it on the opposite side, just to, keep balance for, what may account if the price pulls back or if it shoots up or whatever. It's kind of like an insurance to themselves, even though they're holding a lot of Bitcoin, just in case Bitcoin goes down, they're using, futures trading or whatever, and, using leverage trading to, be able to take advantage of that in the short term in case the price pulls back. They take profit right there, close out their positions, and, buy even more Bitcoin at a lower price and wait for it to go up. That's what they do. But when you got somebody like Cointelegraph, dropping a major piece of catalyst like that the SEC is about to approve BlackRock's ETF, that's going to be crazy. So that's why we seen BlackRock jump out there like, hey, no, they didn't. Hey, calm down. You're getting us liquidated right now, chill out. So, that's why that happened. But in a statement published Monday, Cointelegraph said the issue came about because of an error by its social media team and promised to review its internal practices. Total Bitcoin liquidations in the last 12 hours hit 137.2 million, with long liquidations coming in at 45.6 million and shorts at 91 million, according to CoinGlass data. So what that means is long. So people that had their orders set to, or they could have bet that the price would go up. That's a long order. That means you're going long. You're betting that it'll go in a positive direction. They could have set their, take profits at, let's say they, started their positions at, 27,000 or whatever. They could have had it set for, if Bitcoin hits 29,000, take profit, stop, close the trade out. And $137 million went to them, and $91 million were taken from those with short positions. So in a note, David Lowe, head of financial products at Bybit, wrote that on-chain activity shows Bitcoin holdings by long-term investors are reaching record levels, while Ethereum's gas usage is dropping significantly, leading to faster ETH inflation. Bitcoin has increased its dominance, its share of the overall market capitalization of cryptocurrencies, while notching gains relative to Ether. Stocks trended upwards. The S&P 500 closed up 1%, while bonds drifted lower as diplomatic efforts intensified to prevent the Israel-Hamas conflict from becoming a regional conflict. So Prayers go out to everybody around the world. But just more speaking on this 1% right here on the S&P 500. This is considered a good day. If you could get 1% in the stock market in a day, that's cool. Now, obviously, people will want more than 1%, but if you got a 1%, they respect that. Their stock market doesn't really care about what the dollar amount is. The stock market really just is glad that you are getting a percentage gain. That's what it's about in the stock market. A lot of crypto DGens, we want to see 1,000x, 100x. We can get a cool 5x, and we will not be happy with that. But in crypto, in stocks, if you get a 500% gain, because a 500% gain is 5x. If you get a 500% gain or a 5x in the stock market, they're gonna be looking at you like a legend, like you killed it. But for some reason in crypto, we're just a little more degenish. We're used to seeing, higher percentages and things like that. So people are a little less grateful of, those 500% gains, those 5x's, 10x's, things of that sort, 3, 4x's. But interest rates continue to be a concern for the market, with Yellen stating that higher rates might be persistent in the U.S. Earlier Monday, Philadelphia Federal Reserve President Patrick Harker said during a speech at the Mortgage Bankers Association annual convention that high interest rates have significantly hindered first-time home buyers' access to the housing market. It's a book I recommend y'all checking out. Matter of fact, hold on. I want to show y'all this book real quick because y'all don't rock with me. So I'm going to show y'all this book that I want y'all to get. Now, you don't have to. You don't have to get it, but I would like y'all to. I think it would level you up. Even if you don't, read the whole thing, because I haven't read the whole thing, but I've learned a lot from this book that has really helped me understand, the bigger economic picture of what's going on. So, hold on one second. So, okay. One of my camera batteries, hopefully when I gotta return the camera on, hopefully I got enough battery to power it on and we can keep the stream rocking, even if we gotta go forward real quick just for a brief minute without the camera. But let me see. Let me try to see if we got enough battery. You know what's crazy? Somebody y'all be telling me about my camera. Do y'all even know that I have, like, I'm sure some of y'all probably can't tell, but I think it's like around a $3,000 camera that I'm using to actually record my YouTube videos. And I know it doesn't look like it, but that's because I don't know how to set the camera settings. I truly don't know how to set the camera settings. So I'm about to hire somebody, have them come out, get the settings together for me, because people think I'm back here recording with, a Razer Motorola camera or something like that. This is a $3,000 camera. I just don't know how to set the settings correctly, but y'all gonna see. Well, let's see if we got the camera back working. Okay, we good. Shout out to y'all. So let's check out real quick some Shiba Inu news. Let's hit a refresh. Shout out to Watcher Guru. So Shiba Inu prediction, mid-October 2023. Let's see what they're saying. Let's cut straight through the fluff. What they saying gonna happen. Shiba Inu's price currently with the 1% drop value last 24 hours. So they Changelly analysis says Shiba is expected to trade at a minimum of 50607 and a maximum of 50762 in mid-October. Experts predict that the average trading price will be around 50684. Shiba's fallen 92% since its all-time high of 408845 on October 28th, 2021. So compared to all the coins in the market, Shiba has exhibited the least loss in the last 24 hours. However, the market is extremely volatile at the moment. The price can go in either direction depending on market sentiment. So obviously, Watcher Guru, y'all ain't checking out Vegas Inu token yet. I know it. If somebody here connected with Watcher Guru, put in a good word for us over here at Vegas Inu token, because they saying Shiba Inu, out of all the cryptocurrencies in the space, lost the less. No, we actually gained. Vegas Inu gained over the last 24 hours, and the previous 24 hours before that, and the previous 24 hours before that, and the same, et cetera, et cetera. Super bullish though. Now, Shiba Inu whale moves 32 million worth of SHIB, the price to react. So we got to transfer 4.5 trillion SHIB, 32.4 million transferred from an unknown wallet to an unknown wallet. Why is he doing that? We don't know for sure. We can, make our assumptions, but at the end of the day, we really don't know. We don't have a crystal ball here. But what we do know is that these whales are being active and they're moving a lot of money. When you see somebody moving 30 plus million, that's tens of millions of dollars. You ever heard of the saying, follow the money? You want to follow the money. You want to understand that whales are in Shiba Inu and they're positioning themselves for something that they expect to occur. So we don't know what they expect, but obviously if you're buying $33 million worth of Shiba Inu, even though that was a transfer, but before that transfer, y'all remember that's the same whale that made that purchase. He bought 33 million in one wop. You have to be bullish and know that something is on the horizon in order to do that. It just wouldn't make sense. You don't get to the level where you can buy $30 million worth of one cryptocurrency and you're a jackass about it. You're being dumb money. It doesn't work like that. So Shiba Inu's dining experience supported by Ethereum market calendar. So let's see. So, Shiba Inu partner Wellies, they have a restaurant. They're opening up one of their stores, and they also are in the process of franchising, I think, their first location, if I'm not mistaken. I think the first store did reopen after they revamped it and rebranded. And now that I think they have the first franchise coming, but they got some more news on Shibarium, being incorporated with it. So, however, amid all the excitement, a crucial detail is still under wraps as Wellies was opted not to reveal the specific reopening date. Instead, Welly team has involved the Shiba Inu community in a guessing game, urging them to conjecture about the exact date of when the restaurant will reopen its doors for patrons. So when is Welly's making his debut? Shiba Inu community predicts. Someone says tomorrow. Someone says October 20th, October 21st, 17th, October 23rd. Is it on Halloween? Someone says. Welly has been diligently preparing for the relaunch of his fast food venture, dropping hints that they are on the cusp of unveiling the restaurant to the public. PB5, Welly's business developer, hailed the upcoming fast food chain facility as the first of many. This accolade was met with enthusiasm from the Shiba Inu's leadership, underscoring the immense value of this deal. So, I'm glad to see Shiba Inu, forming new partnerships, moving forward into different spaces. That's very important. But I'm just ready to see these projects, get back to Shiba Inu, do something to, obviously there's things I know, especially from being on the developer side of things. I know there's things taking place in the background that we don't know about, but it's good to show the community something, get the community a little bit of something, because if we start, remember, we support the SHIB army. We will be doing, a Shiba Inu burn for sure. At least, one, not sure how many we do, if we'll incorporate, we got a few different things on the table, but I want to kind of, do a community vote and see how y'all feel about it before we just, etch anything in stone. But we're going to test out a few things, see what we can do, but there will be a Shiba Inu burn. And how crazy would it be if we end up burning more Shiba Inu than the Wellies team, or more Shiba Inu than Shibarium has burned? That would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy, so shout out to the Sheep Army. We working. But how okay, so that's the predictions on that. So, how excited are y'all? Do y'all really care about the Wellies Shiba Inu partnership? To be honest, I only care about it because of the adoption. I don't care for it when it comes to, because they're not doing anything that I see that is standing out to. Granted, they may be working a little harder behind the scenes of things we don't see, but Wellies has been around for a while now with the Sheep team, and I still haven't seen anything too major come from them supporting Sheep. So for that reason, shout out to the Wellies team. I support them if they support Sheep, but at the same time, we want to see something, do something. I get it, building a franchise and restaurants aren't a thing that you can do very quick. But there's something you can do, just to give back to the community. And that's what I like to see. So, shout out to the Wellies team, but I'm looking forward to, there was supposed to be a profit split. I think maybe 5% of profits were supposed to go towards Shiba Inu and burns or something of that sort. Now, granted, that would be crazy, if they are doing that and we just don't know about it. We just haven't heard of it. So, you got to Don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to that. I'm just saying if there isn't anything taking place, but y'all feel free to correct me. But Shiba Inu $1,000 investment turns into 6.66 million in October 2023. So Shiba Inu debuted 3 years back on August 1st, 2020, and was a little known novice token then. Don't that sound just like us, y'all? Was a little known novice token then. Its tagline, the Dogecoin killer, grabbed eyeballs for its challenging yet competitive language, helping SHIB penetrate the crowded cryptocurrency market. See, SHIB found something unique. It found a unique angle to, hit the, cut through the space with the Dogecoin killer. We got our own thing going on right here by us building this type of community, high rollers of crypto or DeFi, whatever, high rollers of crypto. That's something interesting that people will want to check out. That's something people are going to say, what is that? They're going to ask more questions. And when they show up to do their research and they see how strong of a community they see how active, the community is, they see the things coming from the team, they're going to be excited and most likely want to join the fam, because think about it, there aren't that many solid crypto projects that you can have a good level of confidence in. So when you finally do find one, a lot of people take advantage of that. But she, as it directly took on Dogecoin, claiming to be their next big thing in the markets. All said and done, investors who took an early entry position into Shiba Inu have now made close to 6.66 million in October 2023. It took less than a year for early holders to turn millionaires, and SHIB is the only cryptocurrency to achieve this feat recently. Leading cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even stock markets did not deliver investors millions since 2020. Shiba Inu 1,000 turns into 6.66 million in October 2023. If you invested a mere $1,000 in Shiba Inu during its launch in August 2020, the 1,000 could have turned into 6.66 million today. So 3 years later, $1,000 could have potentially ballooned into over 6.6 million. And it would have been at an even higher rate at Shiba Inu's all-time high, which, would have took less than, 3 years. That would have only been like a year and some change. So like a year and 1 month. You can't hold for a year and 1 month to make millions of dollars. Sheesh. That's an uptick and return on investment of about 665,000% in just 26 months post-investment. She could have been the greatest life-changing trade that every investor dreams of while pouring their money into the markets. You got to find something unique, something special, something with a potential to stand out and, really make waves and, get the rest of the people who haven't, heard on it on the ground level, get them still excited and willing to push it even further. That's why it's important that we all work together. That's why it's important that, we all, develop a culture inside the Vegas Inu token community where people feel welcome, supportive, and, they want to help roll up their sleeves and push the mission, with the rest of us. So a truck driver made 1.6 million by investing a mere 650 into SHIB in 2020. Think of that, changed his life with $650, just having a little faith. There are several stories of investors turning millionaires overnight in a dog-themed cryptocurrency. Nonetheless, the boat to make millions of dollars might have sailed, as SHIB is now moving backwards rather than forward. It's drowning in an enormous circulation supply of 549 trillion tokens that's making its pricing in the charts. A repeat of the stellar bull run like it did in 2021 is now off the table as the markets don't support a rally. So think about, what does have that potential. Vegas Inu token, still very early. Considering the supply of SHIB, 1 quadrillion supply initially, half cents of metallic. Compared to that, our supply is very, very low at 1 trillion. It's a realistic number where we could potentially see, at least a dent being made in that supply. So super bullish on that. Can't wait to start this burn. Think about the people that are exiting the project before then. That's cool. But once they see the momentum start to pick up and they see the effects from the burn rate, they see the effects from, reflections and all these things playing out, they might be back to buy in at a higher price. So that's what it's all about. But see, what else story do we have here? Shiba Inu investors struggle as just 9% remain profitable. If you are a part of that 91% of Shiba Inu investors, and even the 9% that are profitable, y'all are welcome to. But if you are part of this 91% of Shiba Inu investors that are unprofitable right now, it's not financial advice. I'm speaking from the development side of the team. So, I'm bullish on Vegas Inu token, but come check us out. You might want a bag or two to, get those gains back. Still early in our projects, very low market cap considering where we could be, where we could take this, all the different puzzle pieces or ingredients we have to this recipe. So, come be bullish with us, come be high rollers with us, and just, support the fam. We will support you back. So that looks like that's all we got for this one, man. I just got to go through the comments now. If there's anything y'all want me to talk about on the stream, let me know. I'm gonna try to run through some of these comments and get caught up. I won't be able to read every single one. I'm gonna fly through them. Well, I won't be able to pull each one up on the screen. I'm gonna quickly try to, read as many of them as possible. Oh, I almost forgot, y'all. I almost forgot to show y'all the book. My bad. Economic Indicators for Dummies. Busted this one open by, where is it? Michael Griffiths. Check this book out, y'all. Economic Indicators for Dummies. I highly encourage y'all to check this out. It's going to teach you about, the different factors that play a part to our economy, and, what factors or what indicators make certain, things move, how CPI data plays a part, how PPI data, what does that affect? What are the strongest indicators that move, X, or, what variables affect this percentage or this number, going up or down. That's what this book helps you understand. The housing market, interest rates, things of all that sort. If you're unknowledgeable in that area, get knowledgeable. That's all it takes. Just get a book. This book was only $27. How many times have you wasted $27? And then the knowledge you'll have, after you, consume some of this or all of it, is just it's super valuable, y'all. So hopefully y'all are educating yourselves too. That's how you really get ahead. But let's see. Any questions? Let me know. Let me run through this real quick. Okay, let's see. Y'all, we will be doing an in real life Vegas Inu token high roller meetup one day, y'all. No details yet released, but we are putting the plans in effect now. We're already looking at what goals or milestones do we need to reach in order to make that happen. Let me know, what market cap do y'all think we should do a Vegas Inu token meetup, or do y'all think we should just do it, annually at a certain, time next year, maybe around the time the project was launched, or just pick a day that's, a cool day for everybody to, maybe summertime, or, should we do it at a, X amount of market cap level? What levels do y'all think? Let me know. We want some community input from this. Shout out to Juan, say gold Shiba Shack. I'm working to get Shib utility. Essence says, dang, Telegram has 1,031. LOL, Gary, how does that work? Let me know when starting that movie, says Humble. Oh yeah, I'm playing my part. We read that part. Telegram is live. Let's see. Quintessential says, I want to thank you for this opportunity, my brother. Ice Cube shouted DeMarco out. Yeah, shout out to the big homie Ice Cube, man. Shout out to y'all for rocking with me. Shout out to Quintessential. PD says, I picked up a box at the John Deere distribution plant and I posted it on X, and it said the roller chain. Interesting. PD is always, accidentally, maybe not even accidentally, just what is that called? Like intuition, like, just attracted to certain things, where he just, I don't know. But he's always connecting dots and spilling future beans on things, But shout out to PD, man. That's my boy. Got love for PD. Golf Guy says, much love, December Sheep Army salute. Nunya says, stand down for the come up. Yeah, man. 10 toes down for it. Quintessential says, December, you already outperformed Chronos VVS launch. Sheesh. Okay. We already outperforming some launches out there. Who else launched did we outperform? I ain't been able to keep track of everything, but is there any other projects that y'all recently jumped in that our launch outperformed? Let me know. And then also, if the projects are dead or if they're losing, sight or hope, let those communities know, they're welcome to come join the high rollers. Air Jordan says, driving back home now, y'all. Drive safe, bro. Shout out to the Vote Army. PAP says, reunited movie on Amazon, Tubi, Pluto, Voodoo, etc. What does a reunited movie on Amazon mean? Tubi, what does that mean, PAP Vision? A1 says, what time zone is the AMA in? Eastern time. Tillery says dots connected. LFG Vegas Inu token. Josh says get back safe. Jay says what up? December Vit salute. Enjoying the live. Appreciate that, man. Only the real ones really rock with me. You know, y'all gonna enjoy all the content we put out. Some people that get a little impatient, you know, they want to hear specifically about only what they want to hear about, you know, but they miss out on a lot of gems in between because you know we drop a lot of game just in, you know, chopping it up with y'all. So sometimes you gotta be patient, man, to soak everything up. But Essence says that's what's up, PAP Visions. I support Tubi. I know many of the actors, and producers IRL in there. Yeah, that's what's up, man. We can get a little Tubi movie popping about Vegas Inu token. That might be a strong marketing tool right there. Let me know. Do y'all got some ideas that we could, you know, put a Vegas Inu token movie together, y'all? What y'all think about that? A1 says, I know my bag is up. I check it once a day just to see what my reflections look like. Matter of fact, let me see the chart real quick because I ain't checked the chart since we left. Let's see what's been happening. Let's refresh it. Okay. 1.92. Okay, cool. We holding that floor nicely. You know, dip almost recovered. Let's see how far we are away from recovering this dip. So we're only 17% away from recovering this dip right here. Price in at 50199 or 1999. 501923, y'all. My bad. 153K liquidity, 387 holders, still almost 20, just about 25K in volume. Remember, y'all, think about when we are at, you know, it's going to get bigger and bigger once we hit that 500. Think about it, we're only 13 holders away from 400, y'all. Let's try to get 13 new holders tonight. We got 60, almost 60 people in the stream. Spread the word hard about Vegas Inu token. Help somebody one-on-one become a high roller. You know, do whatever you can, y'all. Let's make this our community goal. Let's see if we can do this. We never did a goal like this, a holder increase goal or a whole community holder increase challenge. We never did this. I'm looking for some people who have some unique ways, you know, whatever it might be, whether it's you starting another wallet yourself just to help this mission. You know, think of how you can be creative to help us accomplish this. Only 13 new holders. You know, we've been streaming almost 3 hours, you know, so I'm trying to do my part, y'all. I'm giving y'all the information, you know, created the project, you know, need the community support to, you know, help get these different things done. But all these different little community efforts that we put in are all going towards the bigger picture. So let's try to get this 13 more holders, y'all. Let me know in the chat if there's something you think we can do to increase those holders, or if there's something you could specifically do to increase the holders. And if it's something, you know, we need to do to support you increasing the holders, let us know. You know, we got to work together. Shout out to Air Jordan. Tillery says, I'm up like 9x on both my bags and steady buying more Vegas Inu token. I can't get enough Vegas Inu token. That's what's up, man. Shout out to bro. PAP said, cool. That's what's up. Eric Jordan says, same, but I don't care. Vegas to the moon. Juan says, we need to raid Clay Bro. Most definitely. We can get Clay Bro's support. That'll be a major, you know, major accomplishment in the space to get. That's why we're, you know, sitting here collecting. We want to collect all the support from all the influential people in the space. That'll really help us out. If they all, you know, got behind the project, got them a bag and supported, that would be really, really big, y'all, because, you know, think about it. There's projects like Pepe, you know, all these different other projects, but there's, you know, it would be rare that a project like this, you know, started from, you know, someone like myself, you know, actually made it to those levels. And we got the possibility to make it happen. Just need y'all support. Quintessential says where AMA is. Make sure you go to the Vegas Inu token Twitter page at Vegas Inu token. The information is on there. We will be on Crypto Latina's YouTube channel. Mike Jones says AMA with Crypto Latina YouTube, if not mistaken. Essence says we did raid Clay, bro. Yeah, shout out to everybody that raided Clay. He did mention the project. He said we were looking good. He said the chart looked really good. You know, he just didn't like the taxes, but he didn't understand what the taxes were for. I think he got a little more okay with it as he seen that there was a 2% reflection going back to people. But, you know, a lot of people they just see a high tax and, you know, they're a little like, oh, you know, and I'm not sure if Clay was around during the last, you know, bear market before the last bull market. So I'm not sure if he truly understands, you know, not saying he doesn't. I just don't know if he does or not. But I'm not sure because he said that this was like a super high tax. And also he said it was a 25% tax. It's not a 25% tax. It's a 12% tax. But shout out to Clay. But That just really scared him. I could see. So I'm curious if he was around, when all the other projects had, where we were in a time of BNB projects running to $1 billion market caps with a 15 to 20% tax. We got a 12% tax, y'all. It's not that, it's not that much. If we were on Ethereum, you would probably be paying more than that to, just buy into the project. So we are on BNB for a reason. Slot Warrior said, what's going on? Take a look at earn 2% reflections to all holders. I know you got to be talking about Vegas Inu token, man. That's the only 2% reflections we worried about right now. But shout out to Slot Warrior. Tillery says, me, I definitely would have lasted. I still have my shib from 3 years ago when you started talking about it on YouTube back in May 2021. Vegas Inu token to the moon, man. Shout out to Tillery. Michael says, hey, everyone, earn in the house. We getting shield right now. Shout out to everybody supporting. If y'all really want to show some love, show some love to the Vegas Inu token community, y'all. Michi says 100 million market cap LFG. Tillery says Vegas Inu token deflationary token coming soon. And one thing, just sharing some game with y'all when y'all do, go shield and promote or whatever, be strategic about it, show some love to the community, that way it kind of comes off as genuine. That's why I feel like we're getting a lot of support from the people that we are, because we're trying to genuinely show love to everybody. We're not just coming through like, oh, this project, But shout out to y'all that's coming through, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up on the stream. Shout out to Slot Warrior. K Holmes says Vegas Inu token. Josh says Vegas Inu token. Salute. Mike says, what's up, Earn? Vegas Inu high roller, nothing but love. Michael says, hey, Vegas, nice seeing you guys here as well. Mike Jones says, that sounds good, Michael, but we high rollers here, baby. We got 2% reflections too. P said, broski, check your desk. Michelle says, know what time it is. Juan says, education over cash. Air Jordan says, Jordan. Mike Jones says, staying connected in the crypto space is where it's all at. Connect the dots. Venture says, big sign. Mike Jones says, wish you nothing but success. Michael says, appreciate it, respect. Mike Jones said, BSC network for now. Gary says, I directed some low budget films. I could direct a movie. Gary, where I thought you was out the country though. Where you were located at again, Gary? Air says Vatoshi bullish. Crypto FBI said Vit family in here. Throw your hands up. Mike Jones says, shout out to Pablo Crow for getting that bag of Vit. Tiller says, I got 2 new buyers. Shout out to him. Appreciate that. PAP says the next bull run will be my first, and I have Vit among others, so I think my bags will be nice. Looking forward to it. Facts, those that start getting prepared during the bear market usually come out on top during the bull market. That's what it's about. Michi says Mara and Riot blockchain leaps January 2025, $35 coin. So he know what's up right here. He got those contracts going on, those leap contracts. Those are contracts that are basically, a year or more out, which are basically like kind of like lottery plays, gambling, all. But usually you have a lot better chances with those leaps the further you get them out, because the further the time to expiration, the longer that they the better the data is on them. The time decay. Juan says, is he on X? Who we rating? Mike Jones says, I got that crypto RS raid going in Telegram. Let's hit that hard. Shout out to Mike Jones, man. This is what it's about. Taking initiative, man. That's why I love my community. Michi says, SBF going to jail. Solana can do his thing now. Essence says, own it, Mike Jones. Let's go. Michael Anthony says, does anyone invest in companies? And Dish had news. Michi says, coin tell a lie. Shout out to Danny in the building. Said, what's going on, DeMarco? Keep up the great work, brother. Appreciate you. A1 says, was it really an accident? Air Jordan. Roland says, long-term hold Vegas. Inu, what kind of camera you got? I got a Sony I think it's a I can't remember what exact model is, but it's like a Sony A something. It was around like $3,000 for the camera. So it's not a shabby camera. I don't know why it's I think I don't know how to set the settings, but I already reached out to a video production expert to that's sad that I got to do that, pay somebody that type of money just to come set my camera settings up for me, but I got to do what I got to do, man. I can't be having y'all thinking I'm over here recording with a potato. But Jadarius says, what's the book? My bad if you didn't catch that. Economic Indicators for Dummies. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. Sometimes I be all over the place, but you're gonna get this information regardless. I don't know what y'all laughing at, but Tillery says Vegas Inu token is our crystal ball. High rollers LFG VIT. Air Jordan said Watcher Guru knows who I am. So why you ain't got us tapped in with Watcher Guru yet, Air Jordan? How many of my people in here got real connections to top people in the space? Let me know who you got. Drop in the comment section the highest connection you have. The highest connection you have in the space to, like, the most influential person, or whatever it is. Who's that highest person you have a connection to? Outside of myself, obviously. But let me know in the chat, man. Appreciate it. Fang says, what are your thoughts on Shiba Inu future? I'm bullish. Majin says my Cointelegraph rug pull. What you mean? Oh, you saying with the fake news? Juan says I'm a 9%er. Crypto FBI says if you guys can just burn more than Blaze token, the second biggest SHIB burn besides Vitalik, that would be also. How much did Blaze token burn? Let us know that real quick. Let me know how much did Blaze token burn the SHIB. Tony Stevens says, Didi, can you please find out some information on shibaswap? What do you want to know on shibaswap, bro? Mitchell says vote, salute. K Holmes says suggestion. Let's match the dev team and raise 25,000 to burn SHIB. That's what y'all think about that. What y'all think about us raising? Let me know what y'all thinking. Jadari says summertime for sure. Crypto B Will says roller chain fire. Y'all be connecting too many dots sometimes. When I say connected dots, that's like sometimes, when I say it, you got to determine how I'm saying it. Sometimes I just be meaning for y'all to connect like 9 dots. Some of y'all be connecting about 90 dots. Like, sheesh. Air Jordan said 100 million, bro. Yes. Peter says where to buy pancakeswap. I've been looking. Go follow us at Vegas Inu Token on Twitter. The information to the project is in the description section of this video. The contract address is in the description section of this video right here. It's also in the bio section on our Twitter page now. So updated the bio section. Vegas Inu Token contract address is in the Twitter bio. Hitoshi says shield on any platform you have. Vegas Inu, high rollers, all will play a part. Visions will tumble in. George says we are in training stage where particular stocks and cryptos will begin on the upside due to the general geopolitical conflict happening in the Middle East. Prepare yourselves. Juan says it sounds like we need to raid Claybro with the facts. No, Claybro did show us some love. He didn't hate on us. He just, said, he just wanted to let people know, which is, just informing his community, which he ain't wrong for that, because you don't want to just send your community off. But he was letting them know, like, hey, y'all, it is a high tax. If you don't know what it's going to, you got to be careful and, all these things, which he's not wrong for that. So, I ain't mad at him. But he did, he gave us, showed us a little love, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Clay. Crypto B Will says, I have a Sony A7 IV. Yeah, I don't know which one. I got a Sony A something. Juan said, I was going to say you contract address. I dropped it. Okay. Okay, y'all. So it looks like that's pretty much all we got for right now, man. This was a lit live stream, 3 hours. We had 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So we're gonna rock out for another couple minutes. We got the contract address in the description section of this video. Do me a favor, share the video, like the video if you already haven't. Make sure you subscribe. Salute to everybody for rocking with me. Shout out to the replay gang as well. Those are some of the most realest. The replay gang really supports the channel because even though they aren't able to join us live, those are the ones that catch us, after they get off of work or, after they're doing whatever they're doing, or, just tuning into the stream later when they're available to. So shout out to everybody. Josh M says, fire, appreciate it. Tony Stevens says, when is ShibaSwap back up and running and earning reflections? So I don't have an answer for that. To be honest, I did not know Shiba Inu or ShibaSwap was down right now. Shout out to A1 says, we appreciate you, DD Nation, man. Shout out to the entire DD Nation. Y'all stay tuned. We got some exciting things coming. I can't drop a little alpha on y'all that stay tuned this far. We do have the Vegas Inu token high roller merch collection coming soon, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that, man. We got the high roller merch coming in very, very soon. Y'all gonna see me, from the flow up, with the high roller on real quick. We're gonna start off with a few exclusive pieces and then just kind of level our way up, because I think that's just super, super boss, to have a name like High Rollers. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has that in the space. We the first ones to do that. Community voted on that name, so why not really rock out with it? Are you for real says, any plans on Vegas Inu casino type games? I bet you will want to know that right now, so you can, do what you got to do. But you got to connect the dots on your own, bro. But I appreciate you for rocking with us. I just can't release too much information just yet, y'all. But remember, I said I prefer to take the strategy of under promise and over deliver than over promise and under deliver. So y'all gotta, you should appreciate that. Humble says, thanks for another live, DeMarco. Shout out to you and the whole community, man. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Josh M says, we locked in, DD Nation. For sure, I will see y'all in the Telegram after this. Y'all know I'm pulling up straight to the Telegram. I want to see all y'all have shared this live stream. I'm going to be checking Twitter pages. I'm going to be checking my tags. Make sure you tag me, DecemberDeMarco, as well as Vegas Inu Token in the video when you share it out. I'm going to be checking. I'm going to be checking and connecting some dots. And guess what? In the future, those dots on what I'm saying I'm going to be checking for will make more sense to y'all. But maybe right now it might go over some heads. But I'm going to be checking. So shout out to Josh. A1 says, get some rest. Definitely gonna be relaxing and still working at the same time, but won't be in front of this. I got this bright light right in my face, y'all. It'd be crazy. Tillery says, thank you, DecemberDeMarco. Thank you to the team and the wonderful community members. We are building from the ground up, just like a mason. We are the foundation. Blessings. Venturer says, need that merch. Love to rep something I believe in. That's what's up, bro. And I seen you bought that bike life, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got something real nice, a nice little 1200. You know what I'm saying? Stretch, actually double stretch with the double stretch back tire. You know what I'm saying? So we might have to meet up one day. My bike ain't here in Vegas. I'm about to get it shipped here. It's still in Wisconsin, but I'm about to bring my bike over real soon, man. So yeah, it's some nice roads up here, man. Venture says, oh yeah, need that merch. Josh M says, drop connect the dot shirts. That might come, with the high roller collection. That might be a part of the high roller collection, the connect the dot shirts, y'all. Essence says, I'll be chilling all night. I see some in the Telegram tonight. That's what's up. Juan says, high rollers. Salute. Air Jordan says, LOL Sophie D. Essence says, I'm ready for my outfit. Can't wait to rock it. That's what's up, man. Air Jordan says, Chantel Lane also. A1 says, I'm going to hit you on Telegram. One of my ideas that I think will rock is about merch. Okay. Tillery says, drop the merchandise needed. Vegas Inu Token high rollers. LFG. A1 says, we ended in another banger. Tillery says, community driven project. Tim Miller, what's up? Venture says, I'll ride to you one day. Okay, Venture, where you at? Where you at in the country? Kieran said, thanks for the stream. Peace out, DD Nation. Salute, Kieran. Appreciate you for rocking with me. One of the channel members holding it down. Shout out to all my channel members, all my supporters, everybody who, just truly rocks with me, just a genuine, real person and just, wants to see us succeed. Man, I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. A1 says, y'all gotta teach me how to ride when we meet up. I mean, if y'all bring them bikes out, man, we might even have to we got to get a high roller club, motorcycle club or something like that, man. Come on now. Y'all a little too bullish. Now, you can't never be too bullish on Vegas Inu Token, but Josh says, I'll get a bike too with Vit once it moons. I might have to get my bike wrapped in Vegas Inu Token, y'all. Crypto says Blaze only burned a little over 12 billion SHIB, then changed their rates. So I stopped supporting them. Okay. Venture says, okay, camera battery died, y'all, over 3 hours. Venture says, I just hit me 1200. That boy flying. I just hit the corners hard. Now, see, I ain't no crazy rider now. I know how to ride. I know how to do my thing and everything, but I don't go too crazy. I value my life. But yeah, I'm on that 1200, nice Kawasaki. Okay, bro said he in Texas. A1 says, yo, that's lit. High roller motorcycle club. Yeah, that would look cold on some motorcycle vest. That would be fire to have the high rollers on the back of the biker gang vest, man. That'd be fire. Venture said I was planning to get my bike wrapped with a QR code. That'd be dope. Looking forward to the high roller meetup in Vegas. See, y'all didn't even give me, I was asking y'all, what did y'all think our time frame and how we should do that should be? Should it be at a certain market cap? I asked y'all didn't give me no insight. One person said summertime. Shout out to bro for saying that. But I want some insight real quick. How do y'all think we should play this first Vegas Inu token meetup? How should we go about that? Let me know. Give me some answers. We might have to get the Vegas Inu token motorcycle club, the Vegas Inu token movie. We might have to just really use, like, how Shiba Inu and Wellies is doing, how they bridging the gap. We might have to use, Vegas Inu token to really bridge that gap in other areas that we weren't even thinking about. But let me know what y'all think. Venturer said $100 million market cap. Let's do the meetup. A1 says we need a high market cap for the first meetup. Essence says around Bitcoin halving. Humble says after the bull run. Juan says on 420 and $10 million market cap. Bro, if we do it at a $10 million market cap, we might be meeting up in the next 3 days. We got to put it further than a $10 million market cap. We too close to that. A1 says, so people who don't have it now will then. Essence says humble and I on the same tip. Future Wealthy Nair says meet up at $100 million market cap. Josh M said 100% down for cars and coffee. We might even have to do the high rollers car show, y'all. Remember all these ideas, the motorcycle club, the car show, these little ideas that we talk about in the community meetings, our little Einstein sessions. These things may become a reality one day. It's possible. A1 says, Essence and Humble, I agree. We will have a bag. PD says, win the NFT. Stay tuned for more information. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. Crypto says, Chevy Club. Are you for real? Says 50 to $100 million market cap. Sounds good. Venture said, fire. PD said, win the NFT is when the meetup. We got to drop the NFT collection before the meetup. So that way people with the NFT, I'm dropping too much right now. Never mind. But that's all we got for this one. Shout out to everybody again. Once again, man, shout out to Venturer coming through, man, with the super chat. Also, shout out to Kieran coming through, becoming a channel member, supporting, what we got going on over here. Greatly appreciate y'all. And everyone else tuning in, everybody that smashed the like button, everybody that subscribed, everybody that shared, everybody that dropped a comment, everybody that even tuned in. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Well, we got another comment. A1 says, yo, I'm trying to become a member, but can't find it in the app. You got to either scroll down or switch devices. It's usually around where the subscriber button would be at. Venture says, love the cars and the bikes. Gets people talking easily. It truly does. Especially we got a few nice, cars out there wrapped with Vegas Inu token. You know what? Depending on how things play out, I might set a goal, at a certain point to eventually get get my car wrapped with Vegas Inu token. People like to see those butterfly doors go up, and having Vegas Inu token right there on the door, that might do something. Essence says you are a smart lady. A1 dots connected. Juan says I'm down. Wait to the NFT. A1 says if they locked in, they know about the NFT. Yeah, if they, some people don't know. Let me know how many people here are excited, for the Vegas Inu token NFT to come. Now, I'm not telling y'all the name. I'm not telling y'all any of the utilities behind it or things like that, but just how many people are excited for a collection to come from the Vegas Inu token project. Crypto FBI said, thanks for the live stream, bro. You're welcome. Jadarius, I don't know what's funny, what you laughing at, bro, but salute. Josh M said, would be dope on the I8. Let me know, would y'all like that if I got my I8 wrapped with Vegas Inu token? Do y'all think that would be bullish? Y'all seen what we did? We got Shiba Inu and Volt Inu wrapped on there. Been riding around Vegas promoting Shiba Inu and Volt Inu, for over a year, just voting the streets, letting everybody know about the Sheep army, with it right there on the car. A1 says, I thought so, but I don't see it. I'll do it on my laptop. We definitely need a car show. Okay, we can definitely organize something. Juan says, I'm going to sim it on GTA 5. Okay, let me see what it looks like when you're done, bro. I'm definitely interested. Future says we need to start a Vegas Inu token spaces on X. Okay, we might even have one up tonight. I don't know. We might do a vote in the Telegram community and see if that's what people want to do. Humble said, when NFT? Juan said NFTs all day. Essence says, I'm excited for the NFTs. Humble says, get your second vehicle wrapped in Vegas Inu. A1 says, I'm excited. I'm about to load up on more BNB and wait for it. Need the NFT. It'll be my first, just as this my first pre-sale all the way in. And y'all got to connect the dots, man. Y'all seen how we did on the pre-sale. Imagine not connecting the dots for the NFT drop. Kieran says, Vit on the bonnet leading the way to the bull run. Tillery says, I'm ready for the NFTs, bro. Utility. Venturer says, super bullish with the wrap. Pablo was talking about the last wrap yesterday. Leaves an impression for sure. Okay, that's what's up, man. We I don't know. We might have to see what we can do, depending on how bullish the community is. Tillery says, you got to get Vegas Inu token charm. Oh, y'all know I got the Shiba Inu chain, so, we definitely going to have to get the Vegas Inu token. Well, come on now. Okay, y'all, that's all we got for this video, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Vegas Inu token price right now 501942, down 1.33% in the last 24 hours, but not worried about that. $1.94 million market cap, 154,000 in liquidity, 387 holders, 25K in volume, 1 trillion token supply. See y'all at the next update. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out. Hey, share this stream everywhere, y'all. Make sure y'all in the comment sections after the video ends as well. Just drop a little hashtag high roller, or encourage people to come check us out in the Vegas Inu token community. Again, y'all, we are out.